This does not mean that violence will not occur in many circumstances. Violence has occurred in every single revolutionary action, many good revolutionary actions. Obviously, America bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki with an atom bomb, that was not a very good
Hamas did on
moment
October
for
the 7th,
anybody. It was not a very good moment for human civilization at all.
Was what Hamas did on October the 7th? Was what Hamas did on October the 7th
a revolutionary
of what you would call a justified revolution?
Yes. Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, that's the age of consent question for Sneeko! All right. Okay. Okay, hold on. Time is frozen. How do we answer this if we're Hassan? Okay, well, I'm not saying it was justified, but what do you expect oppressed people to do? I'm gonna go with that one. Or pivot totally to Israel. Those are our two options. Pivot completely to Israel, or say, I don't know if I call it justified, but what are they going to do? History didn't start on October 7th, Piers. It didn't happen in a vacuum.
October the 7th, an example of what you would call a justified revolution.
Okay.
I don't look at every single act of violence. I look at
You've literally just been reciting a whole load of them.
Systems of oppression.
Why are you avoiding October the 7th?
You do it too.
Okay.
No,
I'm not avoiding it. I've talked about it a million times over.
Let me ask you one more time.
Hang on. This is not what we're here to discuss.
Emily, hang on.
This is not what we're here to discuss.
Let me just ask you directly one more time. Let me ask you one more time. Do you believe what happened on October the 7th was a justified act of revolution? Yes or no?
Okay, one more time.
I do not. And I do think that... Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay, wait, it wasn't, but... Okay, so we're going the one route. So it might not have been justified, but like, okay, so then are we going to do but what do you expect to happen? These people are oppressed, open air prison, genocide, what do we got?
Let me clarify. Let me clarify something very important here. Events that unfolded on October 7th were atrocities. That much is clear. Those atrocities could have been avoided if Israel was not an apartheid regime.
There we go. What did you expect them to do? Palestinians are people when you're mean to them. You can't control for that, okay? It's just uncontrollable.
Israel has been an apartheid regime for 75 years.
Can you answer how Israel's an apartheid regime?
In the
because
early...
you keep repeating that.
No, you can't just chime in. You can't just chime in. You ask me a question. You want it. You ask me a question. I'm going to give you an answer.
Because you're repeating
Israel
these lies.
has been an apartheid regime since its inception. Until
Hassan called it his worst performance because he started screaming and cursing out everyone on the panel. Is that true?
Until 1967, Israel was an apartheid regime for the Palestinian citizens of Israel, the Arabs, as you called them. There was a two-tier criminal justice system.
The Arabs, as you call. I mean, they were Arabs, but okay.
Were subjected to military court processes and not the civil court processes until 1967. After 1967, they got citizenship. They were of Israel, the Arabs, as you called them. There was a two-tier criminal justice system. They were subjected to military court processes and not the civil court processes until 1967. After 1967, they got citizenship. There are obviously still many different social issues that pertain to the Palestinian citizens of Israel, the Arabs that are living in Israel.
I like how people that weren't citizens had different legal processes than people that were citizens. That's an interesting form of apartheid, which is supposed to be strictly about racial domination, or that's the main lens that you're supposed to be able to do. But okay, Chief.
Israel, those who are not Jewish, of course. However, Israel currently is occupying the West Bank. There are more than 2 million Palestinians that live in the West Bank. Israel is illegally occupying the West Bank. There are checkpoints. There are license plates that restrict Palestinian travel. The Israeli operations in the West Bank have destroyed Palestinian statehood. Now, of course, all of this is readily available for those who want to learn about it, yourself included. I hope you look it up. B'Tselem is an Israeli human rights organization which declared Israel to be an apartheid regime in 2021. In April of 2021, Amnesty International declared Israel to be an apartheid regime.
The Finkelstein points, I don't need to justify it. I'm just going to tell you like what these other people said. Okay.
Hang on. Before I just want to bring in our two British panelists here, but just finally, just to clarify, Hassan, I can't quite work out whether you said you do think October the 7th was an unjustified act of revolution or whether you changed your mind. So can you clarify?
He's so mad. Oh, dude, British interviewers are brutal about holding you to answers on these things. Oh, did you see that eye roll? Did you see that eye roll? He's like, bro, he's thinking right now, like, if you were in chatter, even if you were a 21-month sub, I would have banged your fucking ass by now. You'd be getting lit the fuck up in my goddamn chat room, but I gotta sit here and fucking talk to you? God damn.
Was an unjustified act of revolution or whether you changed your mind. So can you clarify?
I think that
violent, when countries are violent and oppressive, then people are going to respond with violence. That's what I think. October 7th didn't happen in a vacuum. Come on.
Means of maintaining an apartheid is inevitably going to yield violent retaliation.
Yes. Okay. Do the vacuum. It's not in a vacuum. October 7th didn't happen in a vacuum. Do it. Come on. Do it. We're so close. I'm so close. I'm good. I'm edging. I'm so close. I'm so close. Do it. Do it. Do it.
So was it
Something
justified?
that is completely avoidable.
Was it justified?
Civilian deaths
We didn't
are
get it.
never
You know
justified.
We were
what,
close.
Hassan?
We were close.
You look-
We were close there. We were close.
You look Poland's mother in the eyes. No, you look this person's mother in the eyes, and you tell him that this was justified. You tell him his arm being blown off and being held in captivity for 200 days.
I do love that
And then they get the worst Zionist lunatics. Like, if you want to play the phone game, if you want to play the phone game, how much does an iPhone cost? $1,000? How many millions of dollars would you need to spend if you wanted to buy one phone for every Palestinian that had their arms blown off? What a stupid f***ing talking point. Look at my phone! Look at my phone! Who the f*** cares? Like, if you want to play the numbers game, you want to put, like, pictures up, well, the Palestinians got a whole lot more pictures of dead people than you do, Chief.
Israel
false
defender
narrative.
has no
You think that
capacity
God
to hear
belongs
anything
to
I'm saying.
Palestinians who are
What
made
you
up
talking about?
identity.
It just... If you're not gonna respect me
You
and
think
listen
that
to what I have to say...
Oh, he did the, he gave her the, he gave her the, He almost pulled a sneako there.
can hear
belongs
anything
to
I'm saying.
Palestinians who are
What
made
you
up
talking about?
identity.
It just... If you're not going to respect me
You
and
think
listen
that
to
we're
what I have to
occupying
say,
the West
which, by
Bank.
the way,
You
of course
think
you
we
don't
occupied
respect...
Gaza.
Well, if you talk
Look
over
what
each other,
happened.
nobody can
I'll
hear you.
just
I just
finish
want
what
to-
you said.
It's
You
not
do.
I think.
Oh, I just realized she's Jewish, right? Because she's got the Jew symbols. The star power or whatever.
I think it's the entire
Hassan,
world. No.
No, it is you
Okay?
think.
Hang
You
on,
think
Emily,
that's from
please.
your narrative.
Let me handle this, Emily. Hassan, just before I come to the two people who are with me here, I just need some clarity here because it seems like you're dancing around whether you think October the 7th was
Why
justified
are
or
we
not.
doing this? Why are we doing this back and forth masturbation? I've already given you my
Yeah,
fucking
Piers, why are you
position.
doing this?
It's
He's happy.
He's so mad.
Was
Why
justified
are we
or not.
doing this? Why are we doing this back and forth masturbation? I've already given you my
Yeah,
fucking
Piers, why are you
position.
doing this?
I'm
He's
sick and
happy.
tired.
Like, how would you thread the needle on this? October 7th is really hard to justify. Basically unjustifiable, right? But listen, if you do oppress a group of people for a long time and the entire world isn't listening to their pleas, and it seems like no amount of peaceful protests, the Great March of Return to get them any closer to peace, and you can go to the West Bank and you can see that in neighborhoods like Sheikh Jarrah, you've got Palestinians being kicked out of their historic homes because of Jewish landowners, and that's even in East Jerusalem. So, I mean, like, if you oppress a certain group of people for a long fucking time, what do you expect to happen? Of course, at some point, terrorist attacks are going to happen. Now, I don't condone the terrorist attacks. I think terrorist attacks are horrible. I don't support the attacks that happened on October 7th, but if I'm going to condemn the October 7th attacks, I'm going to condemn the underlying conditions that led to those as well. As Martin Luther King said, riots are the language of the unheard. A riot is bad, but the unheard voices are also bad. Like, we should listen to these people, figure out what the problems are so these events don't happen in the future, right? I think this is how you, like, thread the needle on this answer. But, like, you can't say any of this. Because you can't give, like, any ground because it's all, like, ideological war, and at the end of the day, none of these people actually give a fuck about any of these things.
Over and over again.
Okay, I just
Because
ask
it's
this.
okay.
Ask this
Emily,
demon
stop
next to me.
talking.
Wearing
Emily,
an IDF dog
Only when
tag.
it's Jews, it's okay.
Please
Ask
stop
this
talking to
demon
each
next
other.
to me wearing an
The IDF dog tag. Are these dog tags? I don't know if it's fucking...
IDF dog tag if she actually thinks Israel's
No,
actions are
bring them
justifiable.
home.
Do you
It's
see
to
me
bring the
walking
hostages
fucking-
home. The hostages
All right,
that you
we're talking
rightly
over each
believe
other.
belong
All right.
in
You know what
tunnels
it
of
is.
Gaza.
I'm going to give you two. I'm going to let you two calm down. We cannot hear you when you talk over each other. Every time recently, I have someone from both sides on. Like, it goes like this.
I'm wearing this rusty necklace.
Please, can you listen to me, Emily? Can you stop doing this to each other, please? Nobody can.
Didn't he basically say that, Destiny? No. I think you can actually pull in a lot of interpersonal relationship skills here with how you talk about this particular type of issue. Or not even relationships, but well, all sorts of relationships, friendships over too. When you do apologies or when you're trying to say something is bad, you have to be incredibly careful how you talk about that topic. Because there are so many ways that you can completely revoke any of the credibility that you would have earned doing a particular apology, right? So like, let's say for instance, let's say that my wife nags me and one day I blow up and I say, you're a bitch, right? There are two ways to approach this, okay? You can do the good apology way. It's gonna be something along the lines of like, hey, listen, I called you a bitch yesterday. I shouldn't have done it. There's no excuse for that. I'm really sorry, okay? We should have a conversation because obviously whatever is set up in our household right now, it's not working. I'm feeling really stressed out. It's making me do things that are unacceptable. Like we should talk about some of these things and whatever, right? In that type of apology, you haven't like tried to make excuses for or brush off or justify the unacceptable action of calling your partner a bitch, right? But if we say like, okay, listen, yesterday I called you a bitch. I shouldn't have. Holy how long were you nagging me for? Like, what do you expect to happen? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, holy shit, you never shut the up. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I called you a bitch. I shouldn't have done it. I understand that. But fuck, anybody would. I could have called you worse. Holy shit. Right? That doesn't feel or sound like an apology at all. Nobody is going to hear that and interpret that as an apology. If anything, even though you're using the words "I'm sorry," the justifications following it come off as though you're not sorry at all. You're sorry you didn't go further. What do you mean? You think why? How are you telling me you're apologetic for something that you feel fully justified in having done? That doesn't sound like an apology, right? And that's the issue that you run into away from relationships and into politics when you make these types of things for like October 7th, right? For October 7th, regardless of what side you fall on, that is unacceptable. October 7th there is no justification for, probably not for the cause of war, definitely not for the behavior in war. There's just no justification there. And then that stops. But you can talk after about like the conditions that caused it, and you can talk about wanting to remedy those conditions so that it doesn't happen again on either side. But you have to be very careful you have that conversation. And I feel like when a lot of the pro-Hamas people talk, they come off as very much like, yeah, I don't support that, but here's like 50 million reasons why it should have happened. And all like, why the fuck would you bring up acts of revolutionary war or compare it to the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings? Like, why would you ever draw those comparisons? It shows people where your mind is. It shows people what your mind is. People are very smart when it comes to communication. 99% of what we say is unsaid. There's a lot of like subtle language, theory of language game type shit. And when your mind goes there to drawing comparisons to the atomic bombs, people are going to hear what you're feeling, right?
Nobody can understand a word either of you are saying. Let me come to Esther and James here. This is one of my problems,
No, I want to
actually.
hear if Emily condemns
No,
the
Hassan, you will please let me moderate the debate.
I don't condemn the idea.
I've got two panelists here who've not had a word yet. Please stop talking.
You're a fucking terrorist. Oh, he's mad.
Moderate the debate.
I don't condemn the idea.
I've got two panelists here who've not had a word yet.
Do you think you can have the follow-up conversation in a context like this? I suspect if you made the argument in place of Hamas, woman in the middle would still go off on you. I don't know. I would need to try. Keep in mind also, yeah, I'm sorry. I have to reiterate 50 million things, okay, because you guys are retarded, okay? I might make these exact same mistakes in this conversation. Maybe I do go off because having a person next to you, it's very easy for me to backseat. Actually, fuck Hassan. I'm not going to do this speech. Fuck you. I would have done this perfectly because I am smarter and I am better and I am built different, okay? I could do this conversation and I would do it perfectly, all right? But if it was anyone but Hassan, I would say it is hard to do these conversations live. It's possible that having somebody like this screaming next to me would cause me to make the same mistakes, maybe. And then I would be like critiquing it in a metaverse where it's like, oh, I should have said this or that or that or that or that, right? This is the equivalent of like a shower thought, basically, right?
Stop talking.
And I think you're a terrorist.
I am. Wait, does anybody? Can I get a? Oh my God! I need a clip of. Wait, hold on. You know what I need.
Okay, well, I'm not the one wearing.
Because
I'm
until
not
the hostages are home, don't expect the war to be over.
Yeah, I know.
Bring
you don't
them
care about
home.
hostages. If you
I
care
love
about
how you're
hostages,
condemning
you would
me.
be
You are
screaming at
exposing
Benjamin
your
Netanyahu.
own terrorism
Benjamin
on live
Netanyahu
television.
is the hostage
You are
killer.
exposing.
Benjamin Netanyahu has
you should
killed more
condemn
hostages
Hamas.
than
What do
You
I
need to be
think you're
condemning
achieving
Hamas
here?
for not only oppressing the Palestinian people, but for spreading terrorism. I don't see your outrage.
God, you know what a killer talking point is? God, I'm gonna do the pro-Palestinian side. I will roll up with the kefi or whatever the fuck, and I will do. Here's the killer talking point. Hey, chick, you got the little thing for the fucking hostages? You supported the war in Gaza? Okay. How many hostages have been freed so far? How many hostages have the IDF gotten out? How many have they killed? How many are still left? How's the war in Gaza going? If the war was all about getting the hostages and the hostages are things that you care about the most, where the fuck are they at?
Hope. We are not.
That would be a hard. I don't know what the answer to that is right now. If you're like the big pro-Zionist person, I don't know how you respond to that.
Hamas. Israel gave Gaza
All right,
back
listen,
in
I would like to,
2005,
please.
and Hamas has
Can
turned
you
into
both
a
please?
terrorist haven.
Emily and Hassan.
Israel gave Gaza back in 2005. Gave it back to who?
Looks like
They
Kellogg
blockaded the
himself
fuck out of it. What are you talking about? Oh, there are so many good talking points here. They gave it back in 2005. What do you mean? They demolished the settler villages. They blockaded the by sea, land, and air of it. And then when a party that they didn't like, Hamas, won the elections, they tried to fucking ship weapons to Fatah to coup Hamas. That's why Hamas killed a lot of the Fatah people there. But nobody, I don't care.
Can you please show some courtesy
Hamas
to
is
the other
the lesser
panelists?
evil in comparison to Israel.
Can you please stop talking?
Hamas is the lesser evil. But he's also equally unhinged. These conversations are trash. I want to hear the pink-haired guy and the lady over here. I want to hear these guys.
Both of you, and the other two panelists, have a
You want
say.
a soundbite, Pierce? I'll give you
them
a
some
soundbite.
courtesy. Please, some courtesy for your co-panelists here. Now, Esther, this is one of the problems I have with this whole debate, is that increasingly, it just descends into a screaming match between pro-Palestinians and pro-Israelis.
And the biggest losers are the victims of this war. 33,000 dead.
Yikes. Oh, fuck. I'm so American-brained. Every time I see a black person, I think when they talk, it's going to be so cool. But then I realize, like, they're British. They just sound like British people. And it's not cool. Cringe.
Between pro-Palestinians and pro-Israelis.
And the biggest losers are the victims of this war. 33,000 dead Palestinians, over 1,500 dead Israelis. These are the biggest victims of this because you're shouting at each other and nothing is getting. Like, you're completely forget having no courtesy for us. You're completely
true, actually, though. True, actually. True.
Actual victims of this conflict, which, by the way, didn't happen in a vacuum. And I think that's the most important thing to say about this. None of this happened in a vacuum. Of course, October the 7th was an atrocity, and it was completely unjustified. There was no justification for butchering people in the way that they did. But it didn't happen in a vacuum. A lot of the people that live in Gaza weren't even.
This is. Wait, why didn't she just give the answer to the question? Hassan, take notes. Who is this lady? She answered this question way better in giving the pro-Palestinian side.
Born at the time that Hamas came in power. So I really I despise this. You're terrorist.
You can't tell she has a Caribbean/British accent? I don't, bro. Caribbean? Is that the same as British? I'm gonna be honest. Caribbean, British, fucking Australian, all that shit sounds the same to me. Okay.
Sympathizer, you're a genocide supporter, all of this, when really the people that we should be talking about deserve better.
Okay, James, on the wider point of these protests.
Well, I couldn't get to that part because I wanted to describe what the...
Oh no! Oh, do you know what Hassan just saw flash before his eyes? Do you know he just relived? Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
So, for instance, like precise
They're making us wait.
have the status or the power in society in order to do so.
Yeah,
It's like I wish Destiny could just come in at the beginning and give us the right answer right away instead of making us wait.
So we didn't have to list a fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel
Like we have the cheat sheet right here.
Honestly, like...
It's funny because like the only way
It's such a fucking retarded thing to say. Like, I'm sorry, but like if you can't comprehend the fucking...
And it's even a black woman! Destiny! They gave the right answer!
I really I despise this. You're a terrorist sympathizer, you're a genocide supporter, all of this, when really the people that we should be talking about deserve better.
Okay, James, on the wider point of these protests.
Well, I couldn't get to that part because I wanted to describe what the apartheid is, and Emily cut in immediately to chirp about some random shit.
Okay, you were both abusing each other. It was very unsatisfying. Let me ask James. James, on the protest.
Yeah, dude.
On the protest, look, I believe in the right to protest. That's an absolute bedrock of any democracy. But I don't believe in the right to support terror groups publicly, or to chant about support for Hamas, or to chant about Intifada, which is a violent uprising. Where's the line for you with this?
I agree. I think we have to condemn what Hamas did, and I don't think the words that have been used so far have been strong enough. I mean, it was the worst thing we've seen in a very long time. It was disgusting, appalling, awful for everyone involved. I also have a lot of sympathy, if not, I can't think of a bigger word, for the people of Gaza. It's awful, and I will agree with you. I do want a free Palestine, and I also want a free and successful Israel, but I don't want innocent people murdered. So yeah, you can't go to a protest and start shouting about support for Hamas. That's insane.
Isn't it ironic that something like this has become a haven for like the mentally unwell? You're talking about something as serious as a conflict in Israel and Gaza, and for some reason...
Who is this person? Yes!
You have really uneducated people that are clearly, 20 years ago would have been in an asylum, supporting this openly, not even knowing the conflict, not even knowing the context of what they're supporting. And for some reason, we even give it airtime. That's what...
Oh, did you see that head twitch? He's like, are you talking about me, motherfucker? Did you see him? He's like, what? He wanted to jump through that screen. Did you see this? Hold on. Look at him. Watch him. He's like,
and for some reason, we even give it airtime. That's what upsets me.
Everyone's
don't deserve airtime.
Right?
Excuse me.
Everyone is so triggered on both sides, on all sides, and rightly so, because a lot of terrible stuff has happened. So that's where the emotion is coming from.
Not the both sidesing. Oh no, that's like the nuclear. That's like the. Oh, I need a different air horn. That doesn't work for that. Hold on. I need like the nuclear launch detected sound.
But really, I think we all want the same thing, and that is for innocent people to not be murdered or slain in the streets.
Right, I mean, look, Hassan, hang on, Emily, please, I'll come.
He's so defeated. Can I? Did you hear that? Can I? Can I?
Murdered or slain in the streets.
Destiny's voice is so much louder than the video. It is, because this is a quiet video. I can't do anything about that. Blame them. Or blame you. Or fuck all of you. You've all destroyed the volume on the internet, okay? And now you want me to download plugins more? No, fuck you.
Look, Hassan, hang on, Emily, please, I'll come to you. Let me just ask Hassan. When you and Emily go at each other like you just did, nobody wins. I mean, no one can really understand a word you're saying because you're shouting over each other. You end up just calling each other terrorists. There's no sensible dialogue here. There's no constructive conversation. It's just two implacably opposed sides abusing each other. Do you understand that?
Yeah, listen, Piers, okay? This is going to always be a very heated discussion, okay? Having a conversation about...
No, it doesn't have to be this. That's wrong. You're dead wrong. You're dead wrong, you grifty, shitty...
How heated this discussion is utterly unproductive. Every single moment that we use on air, not talking about every single university building being desecrated, destroyed. The fact that we're having this conversation in the heat of hundreds of mass graves being unearthed right now in many different parts of Gaza.
Okay, is the mass grave story real? Or is this like another indigenous thing? Because I read that geolocator thing yesterday. Like, is the mass graves thing real or is this complete and total bullshit?
around hospitals that Israel had laid siege to is disgusting. I agree. I came on here, as I have done last time as well, and as I will probably do in the future as well, with one simple goal in mind, which is to address all of the misinformation that surrounds stuff like this. As far as the crackhead Barbie thing goes, yeah, she's a random TikTok influencer who gives a shit about what she has to say. She's obviously doing it for clout. But
whoa, did he call her the Barbie?
as the crackhead Barbie thing goes, yeah.
Oh no, wait, he's talking about the first person is the crackhead Barbie. I'm assuming, right? Whoever this person was. Jesus, holy booba.
She's a random TikTok influencer who gives a shit about what she has to say. She's obviously doing it for clout. But the students over at Columbia, okay, the students that I have talked to at the Columbia University Apartheid Divest group, the students that I've talked to from Jewish Voice for Peace.
All right, Emily, let me just ask you the same thing I asked Hassan. When you guys scream at each other and call each other terrorists, it doesn't obviously achieve anything other than it becomes unintelligible to the audience. You know,
they're not only believing the mass grave story at face value, they're also saying Israelis are stealing organs. Jesus Christ. Did you read the update? Oh, did they have an update? Hold on. Mass grave investigation update. At this moment, we are gathering footage and statements made between January and now by the Nasser Hospital. Based on the analysis of the footage, we will decide if an update is needed. New footage and statements gathered included more videos that Palestinians had to make a temporary cemetery, including mass graves in January as a result of the siege because it was unsafe to conduct a proper burial. Included in our first investigation, with even the Ministry of Health communicating about 180 that need to be buried. Bird, nice one. Another video made by a journalist on the site published the 29th of February showing the cemetery south that was ran over by bulldozers. IDF did not respect the graves as claimed by them. Palestinians knew and had access to this site from at least the end of February. Another video shows that Palestinians aid workers are retrieving some of the bodies in March. Also, a statement was made by UNOKAH. I should have memorized all of these. The United Nations Office of something humanitarian affairs. I always forget the names of all these things. It's the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. The United Nations Office of Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. Okay. Statement was made by UNOKAH during this time. On the 17th of March, WHO, the World Health Organization, UNRWA, the UN, these are for the Palestinians. Relief and Welfare Aid, Relief and Works Agency, the Relief something agency, what is it? It is Relief and Works Agency. Okay, these are for Palestinians. UNMAS, the United Nations Mine Action Service. Okay, limiting and the threat posed by mines, explosives. Okay, and then UNACA, which is the UN's Office of Coordinating Humanitarian Affairs. Okay. Conducted a mission to provide 10,000 liters of fuel to Nasser Hospital and conducted a rapid needs assessment of the hospital, wash and health equipment, water, sanitation, and hygiene. Another post by a Palestinian journalist with almost 250,000 followers on the 21st April stating that the cemetery was created during the siege. In February, 400 people were buried there and there's not new information. Israel disgraced the cemetery by running over it with bulldozers. This does not exclude that bodies could be added during Israeli occupation in February, nor does this exclude that Palestinians or IDF added more graves or bodies after the Israeli occupation. For example, Cemetery North Road was made after the Israeli occupation hospital. Based on all the footage and statements we gathered, it seems that both parties seem to misinform people and a neutral investigation is needed. This requires access to the site for international investigators given by both involved parties. Yes! I wish that these investigations would have third-party people coming in. 95%. Fuck, I want to scream this at Loner Box for a second. I don't think he's available right now. I don't like when so many people say third-party verified, but all they're doing is they're just basically re-reporting what the IDF said or they're re-reporting what Hamas said. It's so fucking annoying. Mass graves in Gaza show victims' hands were tied, says UN Rights Office. What's the evidence for that? People being buried with their hands tied behind their back is generally a good indication of like summary execution. So a bunch of people were restrained, lined up, shot, buried. That's like your classic, your vintage mass grave scenario. You're binding a bunch of people, bounding a bunch of people, binding a bunch of people's hands, shooting, killing, burying. That's your, yeah. Among the deceased were allegedly older people, women, and wounded, while others were found tied with their hands. tied and stripped of their clothes, said Ravina Shamdassi, spokesperson for the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. Okay, citing the local health authorities in Gaza. Okay, so it's the people there, which doesn't necessarily make it not trustworthy, but I would definitely like confirmation. Do we have like pictures? I feel like there would be pictures of this. If you're digging up pictures of people, or if you're digging up, not pictures, but if you're digging up people with their hands tied in a grave, there must be pictures of it somewhere, right? Hamas would 100% do it to their own to make Israel look bad, though, no? Okay, when we're thinking about bad people, and we're thinking about the bad things they do, there's going to be some, even if they're real bad people, there's going to be like a consistency to all of the types of actions that they take. So people suicide bombing or being used as human shields, this is consistent with stuff that Hamas has done in the past. Hamas putting a gun to their own people and shooting and killing them to fake shit for Israel, I have never heard of anybody in any of the Palestinian territories ever doing anything like that. I've never heard of that before. So I would not make that assumption by default. And if somebody were to claim it, I would need probably quite a bit of evidence to believe that that was happening. No, but they could tie up their own already dead people. Oh, maybe. Although I haven't heard of that either. You forgot, Hamas also operates torture dungeons out of their hospitals. Those bound people could have been executed, but as prisoners of Hamas, not as random victims for show. That's actually true too. That would be more compelling, that Hamas could have killed Palestinians there, but it wouldn't have just been, we're going to kill these Palestinians to make it look like Israel did it. It could have just been they were like suspected collaborators or something. That's true, yeah. Okay.
Is it not a better way we can have this conversation?
Funnily enough, correct. And funnily enough, I have the same exact answer as Hassan. My job here is to make sure that I'm debunking false narratives that Hassan is clearly spewing. My job here is to call out hypocrisy. And I just saw another one where he's saying that crackhead Barney, whoever the hell that girl was, is a lunatic, but Aaron Bushnell, who lights himself on fire, is a hero. You can't pick and choose whatever fits your narrative. And I keep on repeating that over and over again because the Palestinian movement will literally just take what they can get, spew all of the truth into their false narrative, spread misinformation, and then use it.
Is it really that much of a reach that Hamas tied the hands of bodies? Is it that much of a reach? No. But if they've never done it before, then you should want evidence that they're doing it. We can't just make those assumptions, because assumptions become reality, and then we historically reference those assumptions, and then we build other assumptions off of those assumptions, and eventually you could be thinking things that are so far removed from the truth, right? What if we assume that they tied hands for the bodies? Maybe they did, and then a future event comes up where now you find people who got shot while their hands were tied. Well, if they've tied hands to bodies, is it really that far to think that they would just execute people whose hands were bound, right? Because you've believed in one hypothetical, it's easier to consider another hypothetical, and pretty soon you're going to be considering things that are pretty far removed from anything that could be factual. So if they were doing it, I think you would want evidence of that. Just as a heads up, anytime you put anything in like, you need to do this and then go apologize to whoever, you're always getting permabanned for that, okay? Just as a heads up. Just as a heads up for that. Destiny, you need to Google this and then apologize to Ryan Grimm. Israeli soldiers video undercuts medic's account of sexual assault. Pretty sure we've already read this. Pretty sure we're already familiar with this. There was a particular, I'm guessing that this is about there were two girls that were killed, that one guy from the, Zaka was the name of the volunteer org, that was going around trying to bury bodies or whatever. I think it was a Zaka volunteer that said that he thought that two girls were put together or separated. But then a soldier came out later and said, oh no, I think we moved those bodies because we were clearing for bombs or something like that. This is old. We've already seen articles about this. But this doesn't discredit the entirety of everything else that was said.
We're the liars. You tell me I'm wearing an IDF dog tag. I'm wearing to bring them home for the hostages that you... No, it says bring them home.
You're using the hostages as a simple political tool to make propaganda in the West. It's quite disgusting. There's protests that are happening. To
be fair, I mean that's kind of because Hamas took hostages to use as a political tool. I mean that's kind of on Hamas there. If you don't want hostages being used as political tools, you probably shouldn't take hostages, right?
Humans in captivity are a political tool.
And those protests.
What?
You are using humans in captivity as a political tool. It's so obvious.
Why, Hassan?
Oh, and then also, just to be clear, even if information did come out that all of the rape reporting ends up being not true, I still wouldn't give Ryan Grimm any credit for it, because you don't give people credit for being right or wrong. You give people credit for the process that they used, right? And Ryan Grimm, and relying on the gray zone in Blumenthal and the hacky tweets that they were going through to try to discredit those stories was bullshit. It was garbage. And the writing and the quality on that was garbage. And the citations and the sources were garbage. And the underlying information was fucking garbage. So even if they end up being true, you don't get any credit at all for that. Like, you don't get credit for being right because you ended up like guessing a bunch of shit and, you know, broken clock, et cetera, et cetera. Like, no, fuck no. What do you think would happen if both Biden and Trump were to die of natural causes? That would be like a Black Mirror episode where you've got like Biden and Trump in different hospitals on like ventilators, and there's like doctors like pumping them full of drugs to make sure that they're like surviving through election night. Oh my god. What do you think of the whole blood libel thing? Do you think Jews overuse that term? I don't even know what the blood libel means. I'm gonna be honest. I think of like osmosis, the meaning. Is blood libel the idea that like Jewish people do weird killings or weird in order to further an agenda or something? I don't even. I hear people throw it around a lot, but I don't know about. I don't know. I actually don't know. Blood libel. Falsely accuses Jews of murdering Christians in order to use their blood in the performance of religious rituals. Is it really just that? Okay, based. I don't know. Just seems kind of memey.
Why are you dehumanizing the hostages? Because I have no problem admitting the Palestinians deserve better. I feel
You're
terrible.
using them as a political
I
pawn.
can say
If you
that.
cared about the hostages, you would be
not
telling me right now
using
alongside.
Let me bring in James. Let me bring in James.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Please, let me bring in James.
I agree with both of you.
Sorry, can you please, when I say stop talking, please stop talking. We've got 4 people here.
If anyone is using hostages, surely it's Hamas, Hassan. How can you say that? How can you use that argument? That's a crazy thing to say.
Assuming dead bodies with hands tied are found, since both the IDF and Hamas have no history of doing something like that, does it mean by your logic you shouldn't draw conclusions for who did it until more evidence surfaces? I mean, you could probably try to guess who did it, but like you should be with low levels of conviction, right? You should have like if hands are bound, you're gonna have to look at like who controlled the property at what point in time when like these bodies were buried, and then if Israel controlled it, I would assume maybe it was them. If Hamas controlled it, I would assume maybe it was them. But I mean, I don't know. You'd be on low levels of conviction, right?
It's Hamas that have taken these people from their homes,
tens of thousands of people in
murdered their
Israel.
relatives.
There are currently 10.
Do you feel like there's a small bit of anti-Semitism prevalent at the UN currently? When 9/11 happened, the U.S. felt like it was morally justified in attaching Iraq and killing hundreds of thousands in the process without nearly the same scrutiny as Israel is currently getting from the UN. I don't know. It's really hard at some point to separate anti-Semitism from anti-Zionism. I think it doesn't help that there's literally just one Jewish country. Like, I feel like if there were like 5 Jewish countries, we could do this a little easier, because it's like, okay, well, Israel. And it's like, you're anti-Semitic. No, I'm not. I have no problem with these other Jewish countries. Just kidding. Isn't the United States a Jewish country? So I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's a really fine point to separate the two. I also don't think that people realize, because of how many self-hating Jews there are, like Finkelstein, etc. I don't think people realize how popular among Jews the idea is that like Israel should probably exist as a country that has like Jewish people that are allowed to be there and make it a Jewish country. Pretty sure that like 80 to 90% of Jews all around the world agree with that. And so when you talk to like Hamas supporters like Hassan, if you would ask them, hey, what do you think about Zionism versus like anti-Semitism? He would say something like, no, I don't hate all Jews. I just like don't agree with Zionism and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, what if I told you 90% of Jews were Zionists? And do you hate like those 90% of Jews? And you're like, yeah, okay, well, is that anti-Semitic or no? And it's like, okay. Do you deny all the Botox allegations that were made against you? The only Botox I put is in my to make it nice and fat.
Tens of thousands of Israeli citizens.
Why is the hands bound thing a huge issue anyway? Mass graves with bound hands usually indicates mass summary execution. Summary execution meaning a bunch of people killed without due process. Generally, you tie a bunch of people up.
I sentence you to die.
This would be like a summary execution, right?
These are free men.
Notice they all have their hands bound.
With the queen.
And then you go down the line and you shoot or execute each of them. And then when you find these types of executions usually happen, the people are usually just buried in mass graves. This is like an indication of, yeah, it's an indication of there was a summary execution of a lot of people, generally. Well, you could expand that question. Why don't the natives in America deserve their own state, or the Aboriginals of Australia? Good question. A really good question would actually be, what about the Kurdish people? Do they deserve their own state? I don't know. That's a really tough one. I think the answer is kind of like, it's an uncomfortable one, but it's kind of more like, well, we're in 2024. This is how the world works now. Let's look and see like what countries exist, and these are probably the ones we're going to defend. We probably don't have the ability to give every single person, every ethnic group their own state, so we're just going to have to roll with what we've got now, basically. Yeah. Potential genocide evidence? No. I don't think it points to genocide one way or another.
Primalists have summoned a massive fire elemental.
If anything, I would almost say it probably points to not genocide, maybe. Like, generally, summary executions, I think, are things you generally see with, like, military prisoners being taken, and you just kill them all, because you're like, these people. I think for genocide, you're just, like, running through, you're just, like, killing everybody, and killing people. I don't know why you wouldn't bother to take them prisoner first. I could be wrong in that, though. Maybe you find, like, mass graves of bound hands in other genocides. Maybe that has happened. I'm trying to think when, I say that, but, well, hold on. Did they... Jews shot Holocaust. Somebody said that's what they did in Srebrenica. Maybe they do this in genocides, actually. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know if it would point to it one way or another. I'm curious for, like, the Jewish mass graves, when they shot and killed so many people, do they bind their hands first? I imagine I guess they would probably have to, right? If you're mass executing people. It's C like pizza, Srebrenica.
Right now, right now in the streets of Israel, in the streets of Tel Aviv, outside of Benjamin Netanyahu's house, protesting every single day. What are they protesting? They're protesting for Benjamin Netanyahu to facilitate a ceasefire with Hamas.
And Kateri or whatever I think they did. Weren't those military people though? Or am I making that up? No, I'm thinking of this one. Is it Catton? We'll probably learn all of these when we do World War II. These are all military, not just military people though. Intelligentsia prisoners of war carried out by the Soviet Union. 22,000. This was wild.
So that they can actually bring the hostages home. That is precisely the...
Probably depends on the motivations for the genocide. In Germany for World War II, Jews were made a scapegoat for the country's problems, so making an example more publicly or performatively is better. I don't actually know how true that is. My gut intuition tells me that the genocide, the Holocaust, I don't know how much that was driven by selling to Germans the idea that Jewish people were the biggest fault for why Germany got fucked after World War I. I know that it was a big deal. Like you have like the stab in the back that Jews like did things to fuck over Germany. I feel like the Holocaust, again, this is all intuition. I feel like the Holocaust was largely driven, as crazy as this is, I feel like it was largely driven for Hitler's deep, burning fucking hatred for Jewish people. Just the idea that you would be taking away from the war front, and the idea that you would spend so much time like coordinating and rounding up and killing so many Jewish people, because like you could have killed 1 million and I think they would have got the point, right? Or you could have imprisoned them, you could have put them in labor camps and shit. I think they would have got the point. But the idea that Hitler was so fucking big on killing them, and I don't have the history in my brain anymore because I read it and forgot, I don't give a fuck. But it was some countries when Hitler was like taking over these countries. I'm pretty sure there were communications with other leaders where Hitler was like, listen, okay, like you can administer to your country that we just took over some bullshit, but like you need to get all the Jews and bring them up to our camps. So, like you need to be killing all the, like it was a fanatical obsession with the Jew killing shit that went way beyond just like, oh, political expediency. Like I don't feel like now, yeah, the Jew excuse might have been decent for politics because Jews are just a really easy group of people to demonize and hate for whatever reason. But I feel like for Hitler, I feel like it was personal. That's the feeling I have though. But this is very largely intuition driven, and maybe when we do more reading, maybe I'll change my mind on that.
Who here is using
the family members of the hostages?
Who is
and
using
if anyone
the hostages?
on this panel was
No,
being
answer
even a
the
little bit
question.
honest,
You
they would
changed
recognize
the
the reality that,
question.
listen, just listen. You didn't.
Do you think Israel has committed war crimes in this war? If not, what's the best strategy on countering such claim? Here is the reality, okay? War crimes are not that interesting and not that crazy to think about on an individual level. The reality is probably every single military in every single war ever has committed war crimes, right? This has almost for sure happened, and it's probably happened in the current war. The pressing question is, does the Israeli military commit war crimes as a matter of policy? That's the big deal, and that's the big charge, and that's the big claim, and that's what really needs to be, answered. Like, did somebody shoot or kill a Palestinian when they shouldn't have? I'm sure that's happened. It must have, just by numbers alone. And that's a bad thing, and you should be held accountable for it, of course. But if there's like a policy in the IDF to commit war crimes, that's a way, way, way bigger deal, and that should be dealt with on a larger level.
Listen to my question.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you will understand perhaps what I'm trying to
That's very
imply here.
patronizing.
Utilizing the hostages. Yeah, I am being patronizing. I don't know who the you are, and you're over here chirping all the way from London.
Oh my God, he's so mad. Damn, how would he come off to an audience like this? I don't know who the you are. I don't know if these people know who the fuck you are.
Was being even a little bit honest. They would recognize the reality that. Listen, just listen.
You didn't listen to my question.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you will understand perhaps what I'm trying to
That's
imply
very patronizing.
here. Utilizing the hostages. Yeah, I am being patronizing. I don't know who the you are, and you're over here chirping all the way from London about.
When did chirping become like a thing? Ugh.
On and doing a both sides are fine type bullshit where you're talking about you want to fucking free Palestine, but also simultaneously, both sides got a lot going on. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything, okay? I don't give a shit about what your perspective is.
Hassan doesn't like what you have to say, so you're wrong. It's Hassan's way or the highway.
I mean, you are. There is no both sides on a genocide. Is there both sides on a genocide? There is no both sides.
The thing is, it's interesting you should mention the hostages.
What is the Hamas charter? They want Jewish genocide, but that's okay.
But the thing is, if you're talking about the well-being of the hostages, what sense did it make for the IDF to flatten about 70% of Gaza? Because I completely agree.
Oh, she hit the talking point too. Is she gonna ask like, where are the hostages? Why haven't we gotten them back? Because that was the good question. That would have been the good Hassan question for the lady here. If you care so much about the hostages, well, how well has that gone? How many have we gotten back from? How many have we gotten back? How many hostages freed by Israel? As of the 14th of February 2024, 112 hostages had been returned alive to Israel, with 105 being released in a prisoner exchange deal, 4 being released by Hamas unilaterally, and 3 rescued by the IDF. Like, this is your best argument here for negotiations, right? Listen, if you want to get the hostages back, you've saved like none of them, basically 0, a rounding error of hostages. You've killed about as many as you've rescued. So wouldn't it be better to make deals with Hamas if what you care about truly is the hostages? Force her to own the fact that she doesn't care about the hostages as much as she cares about the elimination of Hamas, which, by the way, that's a defensible position. You should care about the elimination of Hamas more than the individual hostages, as sad and as cold as that sounds, but she's not going to own that position on TV while she's got her little, like, Hasbara hostage tag on or whatever.
If you're talking about the well-being of the hostages, what sense did it make for the IDF to flatten about 70% of Gaza? Because I completely agree. Bring the hostages home. If you look at Gaza, the topography of Gaza right now, it looks like a pancake. So I'm sorry, there's a whole argument of Hamas using them as human tools. Fine, but the IDF has also been using it to continue that campaign. If you were told that, if God forbid, if your relative was one of the hostages and you saw what's happening right now, and I met someone whose mother is a hostage, and he said he didn't want his mother and her being taken to be used in the name of violence. Right now, he's sitting at home wondering, okay, what is the logic of trying to bring my mother home when you flattened Gaza? Please.
What's a Hasbara? Hasbara is like, I think Israel tries to communicate to the world and do news that shows Israel in a positive light or some bullshit, and they call it Hasbara, but now everybody just calls like Hasbara propaganda, so it's kind of dumb to give it a name, but whatever.
Explain that to us.
So can I go?
You might very well pull those hostages.
Okay, let Emily respond to that.
Everyone wants to criticize the IDF's response, but nobody wants to tell me what should Israel be doing to retaliate October 7th, eradicate Hamas from preventing another October 7th, and bring the hostages.
I have an idea. Do not flatten Gaza and potentially pull your own hostages up from under the rubble, like have been done with thousands of Palestinians.
How hilarious is it that Hassan was whining about Destiny not going hard against Ben, then immediately gets cursing people out on peers? Yeah, true. This is kind of like ultra hard. Like, you have to earn these moments. Like, the other side has to go unhinged first. Otherwise, you just, like, did he just snap for her? Oh, my God. Kill me.
In Gaza and potentially pull your own hostages up from under the rubble, like have been done with thousands of Palestinians. That's a good idea. Yeah. Have you found any of them on the rubble?
So you're saying that you don't have an answer.
That is the answer.
So you
don't kill your own hostages.
But you're quick to condemn the IDF, but you don't have an answer.
I also
have an answer. Hostages.
Very interesting.
I have an answer.
Thank you for proving my point.
It's called the dissolution of the apartheid regime. That's what it's called.
Oh, dissolve Israel as a country. Good contribution, Hassan. Oh. And then here's the easy question for those people. Oh, okay, we dissolve it. Are you comfortable with Hamas being the ruling party in the single state? And are you comfortable with that ruling party having access to nuclear weapons?
Dissolve the apartheid regime.
So what would you like to see happen, Hassan?
Breathing room. Do you not understand the English language? Dissolve the apartheid regime.
You need a Xanax, first of all. You need a Xanax. Okay, so should Israel do to the West Bank what they did to Gaza?
Ruthlessly slaughtered by the
should
Israeli
Israel
state.
give back the land so that it can turn into another Gaza? Is that what you'd like to see? Another terrorist haven launching rockets all day instead of turning into Singapore? Because that's what they did in 2005.
Wait, hold on. What is Singapore?
Billions of dollars in aid they turned into building tunnels. Is that what you like to see?
I don't know. Have I gone there? Sorry, Emily, is the West Bank supposed to be Singapore?
What are you talking about?
Is the West Bank supposed to be Singapore?
The West Bank has a port. They can import and export. Israel gave them a great piece of land. They received billions of dollars in aid, not only
Israel
from the
gave
U.S.,
them a great
but
piece of
Israel
land?
gave. Are you
No.
mad? They had a chance to rebuild, but they spent the last 15 plus years crying that they don't have enough land because there is never enough land for them instead of rebuilding. But that's okay. Build terrorist tunnels. Don't build hotels and don't rebuild
Israel
civilization.
has
Just build
not
terrorist
allowed
tunnels to keep hostages
Palestinians
in.
to have a nation state that they deserve by international law since the inception of the Israeli nation state. What you are saying is insane.
What? That's just not true at all, but okay.
To me, the fact that you brought up the last 15 years as Palestinians crying is disgusting.
Oh, I have one more question.
You are a disgusting little monster who thinks
Jesus
not offering
Christ.
continuity to the Palestinians in the form of a state, which is under international law, is just simply Palestinians
I have one
crying.
question.
Okay?
This West Bank
don't want a
Singapore.
two-state
Hold on.
solution.
This
They want
West
a
Bank
one-state
Singapore.
solution that eradicates the Israelis, which is not an option.
Fine. This West Bank
You're wrong.
Singapore. What place
You're wrong.
does the settlements play in that? How? Please paint a picture of how the West Bank of Singapore, or whatever, Singapore of the West Bank. How does this illegal settlements fit into
Ma'am,
that?
I think you're completely missing the picture.
Just explain to me
Israel
how the
wanted to
settlements
give
fit into
them
that
a
picture.
piece of land. I'm explaining it.
Okay, I'm listening.
The picture is they got a great piece of land to turn into society. Instead of
Who
turning it
got the
into
land?
civilized society,
Who did?
Hamas, Israel gave the land to Gaza. They
So then why
removed-
no
they
Israeli
removed
settlements?
It's not
Israelis
Israel's
from
land to
their
give.
homes.
It's
But
not
then
Israel's
why
land to
their
give.
homes
It
in
is not Israel's land to
2005?
give.
There are no Jews or Israelis. There are no settlements in Gaza.
In the West
They
Bank.
gave it to
In the West
the
Bank. They're not in
Palestinians.
the West Bank.
I'm speaking about Gaza. Now
I'm
you're
asking about West Bank because I was interested
I'm
in knowing
showing
about
you.
Singapore.
I'm telling you that if Israel
Palestinians.
pulls out completely from the West Bank, if Israel pulls out from the West Bank, you can bet your
If offered enough money, do you think Palestinians could be paid off to collectively emigrate from Palestine as a means of permanently ending the conflict? No. I think that viewing it financially or economically is a huge mistake. I think Israel has kind of done that in the past. People in the West do that. But you have to understand that, like, God, what? There's got to be a great movie reference I can make here.
Money? You still don't get it, do you?
Also, just as a quick reminder, this imposter is not American, okay? He is British. Don't let him fool you, okay? I don't know how Brits can infiltrate our accents so well, but... Yeah, it's not just money for these people, okay? It's not just money for anybody. You can't just, like, give people money and expect them to want to leave lands that they feel like they have historic claims to, or they've got, like, familial roots that they can trace back. Like, people just don't... Yeah, in this region, I don't think people generally do that. My friend was in the operation in the Nasser hospital when they said they are finding these mass, where they said they are finding these mass graves. He says that there were doctors and pathologists checking bodies in a facility they built next to the hospital, then put them back in their graves. Some were transported to Israel for further examination. Well. Destiny, if all the nuclear threats from Russia are BS, which is pretty universally agreed upon, why is something even as limited as a no-fly zone not even considered? At the very least, why not let countries like Poland and France have more freedom and or support to do these things, even if if Americans don't want American assets in conflict in the region? Why does it seem like we, the USA, are stopping everything even when it doesn't involve us? The reason why the nuclear threats from Russia are bullshit right now is because Russia as a country is not at risk, right? This is the underlying rationale, I believe, for why the United States wouldn't just give unlimited weaponry to Ukraine, and it's why we chastise Ukraine when they attack into Russia. Because if Russia feels like Russia is never losing defensively a war to anybody, no country with nuclear weapons are, because they'll start nuking people. That's the idea. We're probably going to blow somebody up before we actually lose our territory. So yeah. So Russia's never losing land to Ukraine, except for maybe land they've taken from Ukraine. So the threat of nuclear weapons ever becoming involved here are almost nil. But if it comes to the point to where they're crossing swords with major powers, well, the math changes on that very quickly. And now, it's like, well, When did you learn Hugh Laurie was English? I don't know, but it was way after I finished House, and I was very upset about it.
your ass, it turns into the next Gaza. The world does not need two Gazas because one Gaza has already caused enough damage. If, however, Gaza decides to demand that Hamas remove itself from power and they can have democracy,
Israel has to do a
then yes,
genocide
there's
because if
potential
Israel
for a
doesn't do a
two-state
genocide,
solution.
then the Gaza
There's no genocide. The only genocide is the Hamas chartered and
do
militarized.
defensive genocide.
You know, it's interesting the word genocide. Hang on, it's interesting the word. Hang on. I would love to get a word in, please. Interesting the word genocide.
Jesus.
Right, because I've listened to all this fractious debate, everyone talking over each other. The truth is that actually only one side is publicly.
Why did Ukraine receive less aid than Israel in the new aid package, excluding humanitarian aid? Isn't Ukraine a harder battle? Wait, is that true? Did they? Recent aid package. What do I remember? Wasn't it like a $90 billion package and $60 billion went to Ukraine? Or am I making that up?
The earth open.
$61 billion went to Ukraine. It was a $95 billion package. Are you saying that the majority of that 60 billion was like humanitarian maybe? There was a breakdown. Breakdown of 95 billion aid package.
Cold. So cold.
About 61 billion for Ukraine and replenishing U.S. weapon stockpiles. The overall amount provided to Ukraine for the purchase of weapons would be $13.8 billion. And then 4 billion went towards replenishing Israel's missile defense systems. 9 billion went towards humanitarian. I don't know where you got that. That more military shit went to Israel. But
Said that they wish.
do you think this panel will seriously hurt Hassan? Seriously hurt him? I don't know. Probably not. It's just not helping him anywhere. It's just playing into the problem over and over again of him having a really, really hard time, like, making headway with new audiences. He's like so echo chambered into his own little hole. Like he needs to be talking to Twitch streamers that know nothing, and then have people like Caroline, you know, reinforcing his point of view. Also, I'm not shitting on Twitch streamers there, by the way. I wouldn't expect them to know anything about international fucking politics. But he needs to be in these like very safe, very hug boxy areas in order to appeal to other audiences. Somebody said that I don't know if this is true or not. I just heard my chat saying it. People were saying that this video got like no views, 155,000. People said that my reaction to it got more. Is that true? Oh yeah, 251,000 views on my video, which isn't even like an amazing video for me. 155,000 on this. Yikes. Yeah, he just is so bad with reaching out. But I mean, like, he's been in hogbox and echo chambers for so long. And also keep in mind, from the tanky perspective and from the far left perspective, like, you don't have to spend any amount of time appealing to people that disagree with you, because fuck them, right?
Over each other. The truth is that actually only one side has publicly said that they wish to pursue a genocide, and that is Hamas. Hamas, after October the 7th, through their official spokesman on camera, said they wanted to do it again and again and again. That is the purest articulation of a genocide imaginable. And the one thing I never hear from the pro-Palestinian side is what Israel was actually... Hang on. No, don't interrupt me. I haven't asked you a question yet.
One Hamas guy...
Sorry, I need to ask you a question.
You're being a ridiculous...
Oh my God. Damn. Hassan is wild.
Of a genocide imaginable. And the one thing I never hear from the pro-Palestinian side is what Israel was actually... Hang on. No, don't interrupt me. I haven't asked you a question yet.
One Hamas guy...
Sorry, I need to ask you a question.
You're being a ridiculous person.
You're being a ridiculous person. I'm just saying, nobody ever tells me...
How many Israeli officials, even on your show, have said we should keep doing what we have been doing to Gaza over and over again? How does that not register in the same genocidal intent? If you think what that dude was saying, which was, by the way, ridiculous what he was saying, the Hamas official was saying, is that we're going to do October 7th over and over again. We are justified in doing it over and over again. I find that to be abhorrent. However, what you fail to recognize is that's the genocidal intent, but not Amalek. That's the genocidal intent, but not saying we are fighting human animals, and that's why we have to cut off their food, their water, and their electricity. That was Defense Minister Yoav Gallant.
There we go with the lies again. You're saying Israel cuts off their electricity. They don't even provide their electricity. You're saying they cut off their water. They don't cut off their water. You are spewing lies on national television.
I think so. Hang on. Again, you're talking over each other. Some of the comments. There's no doubt.
Well, the water is kind of fucked. I think there were 3 major pipes running in, and 2 were basically destroyed completely by military efforts, and I think one of them is kind of running at like half capacity right now. But
the people they're at war with.
Some of the comments.
Israel is
I'm not letting you spew misinformation.
It's pointless.
I swear to God.
This is pointless. We're getting nowhere.
Thank you. Did Yoav Gallant not say that?
Israel's cutting off electricity, water, and aid.
Did Defense Minister Yoav Gallant say we are fighting human animals or not? Answer that question. Did Defense Minister Yoav Gallant say we are fighting human animals and we have to cut off their electricity, cut off their food, cut off their water?
Okay.
Yeah, the slight
you know what? I'm going to cut off this debate.
of their electricity. The rest is Hamas.
I'm going to cut off the debate because we're getting absolutely nowhere. But I appreciate everybody joining me. Thank you very much.
Jesus.
Quiet, whimpering fool. If I didn't have
I feel bad for these two. She got to talk a little bit. This guy on the right just got like nothing. But anyway.
I will grant you a mother.
This is what you look like, by the way, when you guys are like, why don't you just go ahead and scream more? Or when Hassan was like, why don't you, you should have been screaming at Ben the entire time. Where do you draw the line between depriving people of electricity, water, etc., and not being obligated to supply your enemy? I don't know. I mean, you can't really... You have an affirmative obligation to supply the enemy civilian population with humanitarian aid to make sure that they're not, like, dying in mass. That's the important thing.
Or not Jewish, of course. However, Israel currently is occupying the West Bank. There are more than 2 million Palestinians that live in the West Bank. Israel's illegally occupying the West Bank. There are checkpoints. There are license plates that restrict Palestinian travel. The Israeli operations in the West Bank have destroyed Palestinian statehood. Now, of course, all of this is readily available for those who want to learn about it. yourself included. I hope you look it up. B'Tselem is an Israeli human rights organization which declared Israel to be an apartheid regime in 2021. In the April of 2021, Amnesty International declared Israel to be an apartheid regime.
Don't fucking stop me, you baboon in a suit! Don't fucking stop me while I'm cooking, mate!
You guys wanna see a pussy? Huh? Actually, that does not work. What's up, Charlie?
Winds buffet you!
You guys wanna
How does she have the last name Wu? She married an Asian dude. And I guess like transitive property makes her Asian? I don't know. It's very strange. Like, okay, so I guess Riley Reid can say the N-word then. Like, what do you mean? You know?
What is this? I don't even know what this means. What was Brianna Wu even saying about Asian stuff? Was she saying she's Asian now, or?
It's not. It don't work that way.
I mean, she's more Asian than you are being Muslim, bro. And you claim that shit every opportunity you get. 50 minutes. Can I make some pro-pal arguments I haven't heard made or addressed in a week again?
Okay? She can't. And Brianna Wu is not Asian. That's like a meme that every dumb guy has made when like Riley Reid's like N-word rapping video popped off. And everyone's like, well, she's taking enough black dicks, and it's like, that's not how this works, okay? That's not how this works at all.
That's true. The reality is white girls are actually just allowed to say the N-word, which is true. And anybody, this is a little known secret. Listen, I've spent time in these black communities, again. I'm telling you, I'm bringing you information, okay, from behind the front lines, okay? Black people won't tell you this, all right? They won't admit this in public. But the reality is, they're all fine with white women saying the N-word. They are. They absolutely are. Because it's either a woman that would f them, in which case it's hot, or it's some crazy racist bitch, and it's also hot. Black people absolutely do not give a f about white women, if they're attractive, saying the N-word, okay? Don't ever let them convince you differently.
It is pretty funny to think, though, like, it is an objectively white person thing to do, is like...
No! He's not gonna say. He's not about to say what... Because people in the chat were saying he said a thing. He's not about to say after that. He's not about to say that it's a white person thing to like take a foreign last name or something. He's not gonna say that here. There's no shot. Hold on. There is no shot he's about to say that. It's gonna be something different. It's not about that.
Hold on. This,
he's not about to say that. He's not about to say that.
It is pretty funny to think, though, like, it is an objectively white person thing to do, is like most people who are not white are, as a consequence of like wanting to improve their careers, trying to fucking be more white. You know what I mean? Nikki Haley. It's not Nimrata, it's Nikki Haley. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, only white people are out here being like, I'm actually a quarter Cherokee. You don't know about this, but like, you know, I'm it's a...
Or, I'm Muslim, by the way.
Objectively, white people shit to be like, I'm actually not white.
I'm actually culturally Muslim. I just don't do any of the cultural aspects of it. I have to eat for my lifting stuff. That's why I don't fast during Ramadan, and I don't pray or do any other things. But like, sometimes I don't eat pork. Maybe. I don't even know if he does that.
Please. Anyway, yeah,
what does she even do?
Eye stabbing shit too, which I didn't even know was going on because I'm not on Twitter, so I'm not like as clued in on the latest and greatest metas, right?
I don't even understand why he's shitting on her.
But it turns out people were saying like someone got stabbed in the eye.
Okay. Hi Hassan, this is pathetic. Did he delete the tweet? Oh shit. What happened? Hi Hassan, this is pathetic. You know we cut the bit where I tell you we have a clip of you talking to the students, but it turned out we didn't have it due to a tech error. But if you'd like me to tweet that bit out to prove you're being disingenuous, let me know. Fair. Apologies, I thought you'd put the clip in the final cut. Oh, damn. Oh, we got blown the fuck out. Blown the fuck out. Out. Oh, obliviated. What was his tweet? I think he was accusing them of clip chimping him or something. Oh, this is what he said initially. I tried to re-navigate the shit show to the main point of contention, the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians and the students peacefully protesting Israel, and yet there was a hard cut here. Not exactly the most uncensored debate. Oh my god. Obliviated, 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 obliviated.
Take all the time you need. I knew you would like my wares.
Sands be in your favor.
So, KuchenTV hat gegen den Anwalt von Shoyoka gewonnen, gegen Rechtsanwalt Müller-Römer. Ich ja auch. Ich habe aber noch kein Video dazu gemacht, aber ich habe dafür Kuchenmaterial geschickt, dass er was verwenden kann. Warum habe ich bisher noch nichts gemacht? Es liegt einfach daran, dass mir diese ganze Thematik unglaublich auf den Sack geht. Es ist so unglaublich unnötig und das Verhalten von Müller-Römer ist so unangenehm nervig. Und nach meiner Meinung nach für einen Teil der Rechtspflege, also für einen Rechtsanwalt, nicht angemessen. Vielleicht wird er mich für die Aussage wieder verklagen und dann wieder verlieren. Keine Ahnung. Es kam jetzt letztens wieder was, wo er sich aufregt. Da fing er an, das Gericht zu kritisieren in einer sehr harten Art und Weise, wo ich mir denke, ja gut, kann man machen, muss man nicht machen. Ich werde aber gleich noch, wenn es um meine Thematik geht, näher drauf eingehen. Und wir schauen mal, was KuchenTV da so gewonnen hat. Was mich übrigens auch nicht wundert, dass er da gewinnt. Also rein in die Olga.
Jo, Freunde der gewonnenen Prozesse. Ich war mal wieder vor Gericht gegen den Anwalt von Shoyoka, und zwar Herr Müller-Römer, und habe natürlich mal wieder gewonnen. Beziehungsweise so ganz natürlich nicht. Er hat 11 Äußerungen von mir angegriffen und in 9 habe ich gewonnen. Also
ja, kann ich direkt sagen, ich kenne die Entscheidung, ich habe sie hier auch liegen. Ich verstehe die 2 Punkte nicht, die er nicht gewonnen hat. Wäre ich Tim, also KuchenTV, würde ich weiterklagen. Aus Prinzip. Ich bin der festen Überzeugung, dass er die auch gewinnen würde. Aber wie ich ihn kenne, hat er halt einfach keinen Bock darauf.
2 Sachen darf ich jetzt tatsächlich nicht mehr behaupten. Das ist ja auch die 2. Niederlage, die Müller-Römer kassiert hat. Er ist halt Real Talk einfach das hier. Oder wartet, ich habe noch was deutlich Besseres.
Das kann doch keinen Spaß machen. Ja, tatsächlich verlieren wir auch gerade.
Oh Gott.
Alles und es macht tatsächlich gerade sehr wenig Spaß. Ehrlich.
Aber worum geht es überhaupt? Müller-Römer ist der Anwalt, den sich jetzt auch Shoyoka genommen hat.
Schreiben Leute, Tobias, du warst zu spät, Rechtsanwalt Boos war schneller. Ja, ich war auf einer Menschenrechtstagung. Sorry, dass mir Menschen, die Uiguren irgendwie wichtiger sind, die in irgendwelchen KZs hängen. Sorry. Habe ich halt nicht gestreamt. Das ist auch so.
Und von Anfang an hat man wirklich gemerkt, dass da das Talent einfach aus seinen Texten herausspricht. Die erste Nachricht, die an meinen Anwalt ging, war nämlich folgendes.
Also gleich mal, tauschst du dich mit Kuchen aktiv aus? Nein. Also, es wird auch immer gerne behauptet, oh, der Tobias Such, der tauscht sich mit Kuchen-TV persönlich die ganze Zeit. Nein. Es kommt vor, dass ich ihm eine WhatsApp schicke und dann ist die Antwort von Kuchen ist meistens einsilbig. Schauen wir mal kurz. Nice, okay, haha, WTF, hahaha, ja Mann, easy, was geht, hahaha. Das war jetzt der Dialog von einem Monat. So sind die Gespräche zwischen Kuchen TV und mir. Er ghostet mich eigentlich, aber antwortet aus Höflichkeit.
Trifft überhaupt nicht zu, dass meine Mandantin sich zu gesellschaftlich höchst umstrittenen Themen äußert.
Ach nein, Shoyoka äußert sich nicht zu höchst umstrittenen Themen. Erst heute hat sie sich in die Nesseln gesetzt auf Twitter, indem sie sich sehr seltsam geäußert hat zu Palästina-Demos.
Diese Themen gibt es nämlich gar nicht.
Eine Menge Fantasie.
Das Ganze.
Einer schreibt man, weil Kuchen so einsilbig antwortet, gleich beleidigt. Ich bin seit 19 Jahren Mitglied der FDP. Ich bin viel mehr Demütigung und Erniedrigung gewöhnt. Mein Frustrationspegel ist schon so ausgeleiert.
Das Ganze ging dann halt weiter hin und her, dass man in verschiedenen Fällen irgendwelche Schriftsätze hin und her geschickt hat. Nachdem ich dann gegen Twitch gewonnen habe, hat Müller-Römer ja einen sehr langen Text über mich auf seiner Homepage veröffentlicht, gegen den ich rechtlich
Einen sehr peinlichen Text.
vorgegangen bin und wo ich ja auch schon gewonnen habe, was irgendwie auch nichts Besonderes mehr ist gegen den. Dort hat er mir nämlich unter anderem durch die Blume Urkundenfälschung vorgeworfen, weil er es ja noch nie gesehen hat, dass ein Gericht direkt im Anschluss ein Stuhlurteil rausgegeben hat. Ich meine...
Ein Stuhlurteil ist besser als Stuhlgang. Ha! Boomerwitz, er war auch wirklich für mich schlecht.
Warum hätte ich das auch faken sollen? Also das macht ja logisch gar keinen Sinn. Ich habe ja gewonnen. Warum sollte ich denn dann ein Urteil faken als Beweis dafür, dass das wirklich passiert ist? Oder...
Ja, stimmt. Etoria schreibt, Kaffee und Kuchen mit Tobias wäre toll. Ja, das wäre durchaus toll, wenn ich relevant wäre. Ich habe auch Kuchen schon mal drauf angesprochen mit der Antwort, warum da kommen relevante Leute. Er hat ja wirklich geantwortet. Relevante Leute mit Reichweite. Ja, wenn ich mir meine tägliche Packung Demütigung abholen will, schreibe ich Kuchen TV an.
Auch solche Texte hier. Nicht nur Tim Hate, ohne T am Ende, ganz wichtig, sondern auch das ganze Verschwörungsgesinde, Rechtspopulisten und Rechtsradikale, die sich in den Social-Media-Kommentarspalten ja ebenfalls gerne ähnlicher Methoden bedienen, muss auch im Internet knallhart in die Schranken gewiesen werden. Das Ganze hat sich natürlich so gelesen, als wenn ich damit gemeint bin und deswegen bin ich einfach mal sturstracks zum Anwalt gelaufen und wir haben das...
Sturstracks? Das heißt doch schnurstracks, oder?
vor Gericht gebracht. Ich habe ja dazu bereits auch ein Video gemacht, guckt da gerne rein, da habe ich das Ganze nochmal zusammengetragen. Auf jeden Fall habe ich halt in den Punkten gewonnen. Logischerweise. Toller Anwalt auf jeden Fall. Ich habe, nachdem der Text veröffentlicht worden ist, ja in den Cake News ab 5:45 Uhr zurückgeschossen.
Schwierig. Für Menschen mit Geschichtskenntnis ist das ein hat er nicht gesagt. Zur Erklärung, Adolf Hitler hat 1939 vor dem Überfall auf Polen im Deutschen Reichstag verkündet, dass ab 5:45 Uhr jetzt zurückgeschossen wird. Schwierig.
Und das hat ihm wirklich überhaupt nicht gefallen. Also ist er schnell zum Landgericht nach Frankfurt gelaufen und hat dort Klage gegen mich eingereicht. Ich meine...
Ja, in der Hoffnung, dass es ihm Frankfurt wieder recht gibt.
Das ist halt wirklich wie so ein bockiges Kind, oder? Du bist doof. Okay, du bist auch doof. Nicht dahin, nicht dahin. Wie gesagt, darf ich jetzt aber tatsächlich 2 Punkte nicht mehr behaupten, und zwar folgende. Das ist offenbar ein ziemlicher Loser, und natürlich, diese haben aber wirklich noch nie von ihm irgendwas gehört. Also scheint er nicht wirklich eine große Bedeutung als Anwalt zu sein.
Also ich würde das untersagen, weil es nicht zu sein, sondern zu haben bedeutet. Aber ansonsten finde ich das jetzt nicht so problematisch. Wie gesagt, ich würde dagegen vorgehen.
Hier sind wir übrigens der Auffassung, dass wir auch in diesen Punkten eigentlich hätten Recht bekommen müssen. Das Gericht hat hier halt gesagt, dass Loser schon irgendwo eine Schmähkritik ist, und dass ich ihn nicht kenne, da gibt es halt keine Punkte für, weil ich habe ja auch einige Verfahren mit ihm am Laufen, also gegen ihn. Mein Anwalt will zwar unbedingt, dass ich dagegen vorgehe, aber ich will jetzt eigentlich nicht noch mehr Kosten für mich verursachen. Also ich habe so viele Sachen gerade am Laufen, unfassbar. Aber falls ihr mich hier unterstützen wollt, dann schaut doch mal bei Twitch vorbei, da könnt ihr mir nämlich kostenlos euren Prime-Sub geben. Das würde...
Ja. Ich habe weiterhin Sachen am Laufen, immer so viele Prozesse, deswegen ist es bei mir sehr, sehr gut angelegt. Link unten gegen Hatefluencer in der Beschreibung.
Mich wirklich unterstützen. Ganz oben in der Beschreibung ist mein Twitch-Kanal verlinkt. In den anderen 9 Punkten habe ich gewonnen. Euch die jetzt alle vorzulesen wäre zu langweilig, auch wenn das für die 8 Minuten...
Als man ihm das Vertrauen entzog, musste er dort wieder gehen. Ja, er vermutet, dass ihn bla 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 bla.
Vielleicht wichtig ist, aber ich blende...
Dann hast du halt die Medienrechtsanwälte hier. Wie heißt der? Stefan Müller-Römer. Klar, Digga, wenn ich noch nie eine Rolle im Anwaltsgame in Deutschland gespielt habe. Ey, ich glaube, ich auch ein bisschen beleidigt. Ich weiß nicht, wo ist eigentlich der große Unterschied zwischen der anderen Aussage, dass er keine Rolle spielt? Allein deswegen, aber gut. Ich sag mal, ohne Talent ist es halt auch schwierig. Ich lasse mich doch nicht von mir selbst vertreten. Ich bin ja nicht... Das war halt humoristisch. Die tun mir leid. Die Studenten mit einem Fachkräftemangel wahrscheinlich der erste Erfolg in den letzten 5 Jahren. Das stimmt übrigens nicht. Das ist natürlich eine Meinungsäußerung von KuchenTV. Aber Stefan Müller-Römer hatte einen relativ großen Erfolg für Renate Künast von den Grünen. Da haben sie einen Prozess wegen Hassrede im Netz gehabt, und das war ein ziemlich großer Erfolg für ihn. Ich glaube, das war Kammergericht Frankfurt. Nicht Frankfurt, Kammergericht Berlin. Ich glaube. Das war also das OLG.
Euch die hier einfach mal ein. Unter anderem habe ich hier gesagt, dass er kein Talent hat, dass er anscheinend wenig Erfahrung besitzt, und sogar, dass ich extra gesagt habe, dass man bitte zu seiner Kanzlei gehen soll, wenn man mich abmahnen möchte. Also jetzt mal Real Talk. Da ist man einmal nett und freundlich, ja, und bietet wirklich an, hey, geht zu Müller-Römer, da gibt's wirklich die besten Niederlagen, und dann ist es auch wieder falsch. Kann man es denn überhaupt nicht recht machen? Das Gericht hat hier logischerweise festgestellt, dass es sich hierbei um freie Meinungsäußerung handelt und er die nicht angreifen kann. Und ich sehe das logischerweise genauso. Wäre ja auch dem wieder nicht. When you are in der schlechteste Anwalt-Competition, and your enemy is Müller-Römer. Übrigens war einer der Richterinnen wieder Dr. Frost. Das war also ein eiskaltes Urteil.
Wobei das überraschend ist, die Frau Dr. Frost ist eigentlich ich glaube, Müller-Römer affin. Also ich hatte ja ein Urteil, das ich nicht einen Beschluss, den ich nicht verstanden habe. Da war, glaube ich, Frau Dr. Frost. Ach, wahrscheinlich liege ich jetzt gerade. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Danke, der Herr Dummschwätzer, für den Prime-Sub.
Die ganze Sache, so als Anwalt zu verlieren, ist meiner Meinung nach aus 2 Gründen absolut lächerlich. Erstmal ist Müller-Römer ja selber im Medienrecht unterwegs, und anscheinend macht er ja auch Äußerungsrecht. Das macht er jetzt bei diesen Abmahnungen, aber auch bei der Sache mit Shoyoka. Man sollte ja also meinen, dass sich ein Anwalt dann auch damit auskennt, was eine freie Meinungsäußerung ist und welche Äußerung man tatsächlich verbieten kann.
Das sollte man meinen, aber man sollte auch Folgendes meinen. Halt, kurze Unterbrechung. Du hast bis hierhin geschaut, das heißt, dir gefällt, was du siehst. Dann kannst du den Kanal auch abonnieren. Über 70% haben den Kanal nicht abonniert, die diese Videos schauen. Also, Kanal abonnieren, Glocke aktivieren, und wenn du dabei bist, lass noch ein Like da und kommentier was Schönes. Und weiter geht's mit dem Video. Ja, ich weiß, ich habe euch gerade damit erschreckt, aber ich brauche dringend neue Follower. Ist mir gerade eingefallen, dass ich da einen Unterbrecher reinhauen kann.
in 9 Punkten zu verlieren, zeigt meiner Meinung nach mal wieder, dass das anwaltliche Talent anscheinend tatsächlich nicht so groß ist. Das waren jetzt auch keine Punkte, wo man sagen kann, boah, das ist ein 50-50-Ding, da müssen wir wirklich auf den Richter hoffen. Sondern die Sachen waren halt glasklar für uns. Es war von Anfang an klar, dass wir eigentlich sogar in allen Punkten hätten recht bekommen müssen. 2 Punkte, ey, ganz ehrlich, geschenkt. Gönn dir ein bisschen was hier. Geh mal ein bisschen.
Das ist arrogant. Oh Gott. Oh Gott.
Wenn das jetzt ein Verfahren gegen Shoyoka gewesen wäre, dann hätte man ja immerhin sagen können, Shoyoka wollte unbedingt vor Gericht, da kann der Anwalt halt auch nichts machen. Sondern er selber hat alleine für sich die Entscheidung getroffen, boah, damit muss ich unbedingt vor Gericht gehen. Noch lächerlicher wird das Ganze ja, wenn man sich überlegt, dass er mich ja vorher sogar auf seiner Homepage angegriffen hat.
Ja.
Logischerweise habe ich an einem Recht
auf Gegenschlag.
Auf Gegenschlag und dann auch zurückfolgen, was ich hier gemacht habe. Das sollte man eigentlich auch wissen. So zu verlieren ist
Das ist das Einmaleins des Äußerungsrechtes.
meiner Meinung nach als Anwalt, der das anscheinend ja selber macht, ziemlich peinlich. Dazu kommen natürlich auch noch die Kosten, die entstanden sind. Der Streitwert wurde auf
86.000 Euro. Bist du deppert, würde jetzt Kaiser sagen. Oida, geh scheißen. Genau. Das ist 86. Das sind die vielen einzelnen Aussagen, die da drin sind. Das ist schon übel. Übel. Streitwert bei Kayayana waren bei 50.000. Der macht doch Streitwerte. Müller-Römer hat bei mir, bei meiner Sache, irgendwie einen Streitwert von 30.000 gemacht. Oder 40.000. 30 oder 40.000, auch viel.
80.000 Euro festgelegt. Dadurch, dass er ja aber 2 Punkte gewonnen hat, muss er auch nur 85% der Kosten tragen. Laut dem Prozesskostenrechner wäre...
Laut des Prozesskostenrechners. Der Dativ ist im Genitiv sein Tod.
Das ungefähr 11.000 Euro. Natürlich muss er sich nicht selber bezahlen, gehe ich zumindest mal von aus. Aber trotzdem bleibt er auf 85%. Alles, was da unten steht, da bleibt er halt drauf sitzen. Dafür, dass ich jetzt 2 Äußerungen nicht mehr sagen darf.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Das war österreichisch, du Depp. Damischer. Welcher Bayer sagt dann, Oida, geh scheißen? Jeder muss hier so Meinung reinfurzen.
Den Fall verloren diese Woche. Und zwar gegen Tobias Hoch. Auch da ist er gegen vorgegangen und da hat er sogar zu 100% verloren. Er wollte...
100%. Aber es wird noch besser, das sage ich gleich.
These winds kill flesh from bone.
Ihm untersagen, dass Tobias Hoch Folgendes sagen darf. Dass er ein Clownsanwalt ist, dass
Clownanwalt, nicht Clownsanwalt.
die Schriftsätze nichts können, dass er Tricks nicht gut für
Ich will es übrigens in allgemeinen so nicht bezeichnen, sondern in diesem Kontext.
den Mandanten ist und ein kompletter Amateur zu
Nee,
sein
er also
scheint.
kein
Hier
kompletter
hat das
Amateur,
Gericht
er also kein kompletter Amateur ist. Das ist ja das Witzige.
ebenfalls gesagt, yo Bro ist halt absolut unbegründet. Wie kann man das als Medienanwalt, der genau solche Äußerungen ja anscheinend vertritt, das macht er bei Shoyoka ja auch, denn so auf die Fresse fliegen?
Nein, das geht noch besser. Es geht noch viel, viel besser.
You think the Titans brought
Das hat mich
order to
nicht
this
drin.
world?
Er hat nicht Beschwerde eingelegt gegen diesen Beschluss. Und hat noch eine Ohrfeige gekriegt, aber so eine, ich weiß nicht, das war eine osmanische Nackenschelle, die es noch zwangslos gab als nächstes. Und jetzt macht er so Rage-Quit-mäßig, hat er das Gericht kritisiert. Ich glaube, der geht auch in die Hauptsache, deswegen, das kannst du dir, also wirklich, das ist wie bei Henschel, diesem Video, hast ein Problem, geh weiter. Klatsch, noch ein Problem, besser ist es. Also eigentlich müsste ich gleich raussuchen. Das Gericht hat ihn ja noch einmal abgewatscht. Und zwar auch wirklich detailliert. Und jetzt ist er richtig mad. Jetzt ist er richtig mad. Das Schreiben heute gesehen. Warum kann er es wirklich? Ich weiß, er schaut meine Videos. Er schaut, ob er wieder irgendwas Juristerables findet, um dann zu sagen, oh, der Tobias Hoch, der verbreitet Hassrede oder der hetzt oder der mobbt oder er hat da wieder irgendwas. Das wird natürlich überprüft. Also Herr Müller-Römer, lassen Sie es doch einfach. Sie haben doch noch gute Projekte. machen Sie doch ein bisschen mehr in der Ukraine, da helfe ich auch gerne. Mache ich auch ein bisschen mit Fundraising. Sind wir am gleichen Boot. Diesen ganzen Unsinn und sagen Sie auch mal Ihrer Mandantin Shoyoka, sie soll es einfach lassen. Einfach lassen. Mir einfach nicht auf den Sack gehen. Ja. Und das ist vollkommen richtig. Es heißt justiziabel. Das heißt nicht juristirabel. Genau. Es heißt justiziabel. Wunderbar. Dankeschön, dass ich verbessert werde. Genauso, ich werde in diesem Stream genauso verbessert, wie ich als Klugscheißer Leute kritisiere, wenn sie das Deppenapostroph nutzen. Ja, richtig. Anoth 23 bekommt er für eine Woche VIP. Dafür für die Verbesserung. Bitteschön. Danke für das. Wir fahren weiter.
Also, ich verstehe das nicht wirklich. Auf 40.000 € festgelegt, aber hier ist wieder der Prozesskostenrechner und das sind trotzdem 7.000 €, die da weg sind. Also
Ja, aber es war trotzdem mal, Nick Sarafi hat da richtig viel gearbeitet. Also, Props gehen raus. Alle, die zuschauen, schreiben Hashtag Danke, Dr. Nick. Bester Mann. Nick Sarafi. Unglaublich. Also wirklich, das ist, ich hab schon einen anderen Spitznamen für ihn gehabt, aber der wäre nicht jugendfrei auf den Namen Sarafi. Na gut.
Außer die eigenen Kosten mal wieder. Ich find's halt vor allem so lustig, dass er dagegen vorgehen möchte, dass wir sagen, dass seine Schriftsätze nichts können, er ein Amateur ist und kein Talent hat und er genau damit ja diese Sachen einfach bewiesen hat. Dankeschön. Bisher gab es ja, soweit ich weiß, 4 Fälle zwischen uns, wo Müller-Römer dabei gewesen ist. Shoyoka hat ja einmal gegen Tobias Hoch gewonnen, allerdings geht er weiter dagegen vor.
Ja, vorläufig. Also da gibt's ja jetzt, das Showdown gibt's da ja, mündliche Verhandlung.
Dann hat er einmal Freiraumreh gegen Tobias Hoch verteidigt, da hat er verloren. Er hat gegen mich vor Gericht verloren.
Wobei, bei Freiraumreh hat er erst vom Landgericht Hamburg kurz gewonnen und dann ging es zum OLG und das OLG hat mir komplett recht gegeben. Also er hat so temporäre Siege kriegt er schon hin. Zumindest in dem Kontext. Ich kenne andere Schriftsätze von ihm nicht. Der wird wahrscheinlich bei dem Künast-Fall nicht so dumm argumentiert haben, sonst hätte er das nicht vom Kammergericht gewonnen. Aber na gut.
Und jetzt hat er schon wieder gegen mich vor Gericht verloren. Also Bro, langsam würde ich mal nach einem Trainerwechsel Ausschau halten.
Was kannst
du? Nein, bitte nicht Trainerwechsel. Einfach so lassen.
Was kann ich also abschließend dazu sagen?
Künast
naja, im Grunde...
Künast war Anwalt Jun. Nein. Ich hab Müller-Römer im Hinterkopf. Künast, Müller-Römer. Jun später auch. Wo hat denn... ich weiß, er hatte Nee, ich glaube, es war Müller-Römer. Später vielleicht Jun, aber ich glaube, also ich dachte, es war Müller-Römer. War das Jun? Nein. Auto League, Dankeschön. Jetzt bin ich irritiert. Das kann ich jetzt nicht sagen. Ich würde immer noch behaupten, dass er es war.
Halt wirklich nicht so viel. Also, dass Shoyoka sich Müller-Römer geholt hat, ist halt wirklich das Beste, was uns passieren konnte. Vielen lieben Dank. Die Schreiben und Klagen, die von Müller-Römer kommen, sind halt alle großteils unbegründet. Und da bleibt mir im Endeffekt auch nur eins zu sagen. Ups. Wie es jetzt weitergeht, werden wir natürlich gucken. Müller-Römer hat ja noch ein paar Verfahren, wo er das Ganze ja vielleicht nochmal rumreißen kann. Gegen Shoyoka sind ja noch 2 Sachen offen und die Sache mit Tobias Hoch läuft ja auch noch. Ich werde euch hier auf jeden Fall auf dem Laufenden halten. Ich denke nicht, dass er in den Fällen Berufung einlegen wird. Wobei doch, eigentlich wäre es gar nicht so weit hergeholt, dass gerade Müller-Römer genau diesen Move jetzt macht, obwohl er da
das vermute ich auch. Okay, danke schön.
Wieder verliert. Naja, was sagt ihr dazu? Schreibt es gerne in die Kommentare. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Bis dann. Okay, thanks, bye.
Ups, das war... Vielen Dank. Das war's. Das ist ein gutes Video von KuchenTV. Jetzt bin ich wirklich irritiert. Ich dachte, das wäre noch immer übrigens was Oberlandesgericht Frankfurt.
And tell them what
Ich dachte, das
happened.
sei das
They
Kammergericht in
stopped
Berlin
the
gewesen.
incarnates once
War
before.
doch das OLG
I
Frankfurt.
have to believe they'll be able to do so
Aber er
again.
schreibt auf seiner Seite.
Then let us not delay.
Das
If there's
wirklich.
one thing I've learned from all the battles I've fought, it's that no matter how dark things get, we must never lose
Nun ja.
hope.
Es wird auf jeden Fall nicht langweilig. Mal schauen, ob ich noch ein detailliertes Video mache zu der Müller-Römer-Sache. Ich habe eigentlich gar keine Lust darauf. Aber mal gucken. Niklas, Dankeschön für den Sub. Nun ja. Abonniert meinen Kanal, aktiviert die Glocke, lasst ein Like da und schreibt in die Kommentare Hashtag Danke Dr. Nick mit Grüßen an Dr. Nick Sarafi nach Frankfurt.
I stand with you.
Yeah, but you
it's
know
a
what?
mechanically better game.
Okay, now I don't agree with Trent anymore. I feel like it's overly sophisticated in a way that doesn't have to be.
Now you're getting 2v1 drinking. I'm gonna join his side now.
I don't think it has to be.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna stand by my take. I think League is a easier game and it caters to a younger audience than Dota 2 does. That's what I think. Dota 2 is a harder game and it has a much higher skill cap than League. That's my honest take. Thank you.
Oh no, I 1000% agree. I don't think Dota's easier. I just think moving in League feels better. That's literally my
because they removed an element that would make
That's what I said. That's my take. He doesn't agree.
It's not about removing an element. There was a Dota game in Warcraft that it wasn't supposed to be there.
They removed an element that you have to be mindful of when you're in certain positions.
It's like removing or reloading in this game. You always shoot your gun. You never have to reload it. It's just lame. Like, okay, I mean, yeah, it's more fun, but like, it's lame as fuck.
We're taking all point, eh?
I don't know. I just like things feeling fluid and
it's why League. It's why I think League was wrong adding things without mana. I think mana is an important concept of the game, and having played it with no mana and the different resources is just kind of fucking lame as shit. But whatever.
Are they on A?
They're behind the smoke A. There was one at least.
Oh yeah.
Still there?
There's still two, yes.
Homie, I'm healing you.
I may back off. Homie, we don't need to push this. We don't need to push this. Oh, we're squeezing. Go.
One enemy remaining.
I realize.
Spike down A.
She's up on huddle. She's 25.
I need to remember this. Activate absorb the life of a fallen enemy.
Yeah, you get like a shield if you click the button if someone dies.
Yeah, but still. That's sophisticated, that's what I meant. You have more things
and you have smokes, by the way. You need to put down your smokes.
More things to be mindful of, right?
Battlefield fire is located in the close.
This is bad. This is bad.
You can also smoke when you're dead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can.
It's kind of busted.
cliches. I don't.
Do you see them train? Okay.
No, I
Nothing.
do not.
Nothing B.
No, but like you're looking there. Out mid one.
Enemy
If
Back
it's one,
off.
the jet.
The jet. Got him.
Yeah.
Spike down mid.
Well, close
Wait,
to
so
me.
if I get a kill, like I can
Never mind.
to take better duels.
Spike spotted mid. Reload.
Yeah, it's like Reyna.
One enemy
You kind of
remaining.
get like this overheal shield thing, you know?
Flawless.
Wait, this is actually really cool. The fuck?
Ain't much room for improvement.
It's like a Reyna, but it kicks in faster, and it's less of a fucky thing that
Shoot the
reveals your
bad
position.
guys.
It's actually
How's
kind of
that for a
better.
And you have smokes, and you can use the smokes when you're dead too. So it's like
Oh wow.
pretty good character.
What's left click compared to alt click?
Left click is where you're gonna set it. Right click is you actually activate it.
My shields, X, my shields, my shields, my shields, my shields.
Careful, B. X, hold my tunnel. Make sure they don't come on
There's
tunnel.
at least one B.
Tunnel's to your left, X.
Come in.
Drop in a smoke.
I smoked them for you.
Mid doors, mid doors, mid doors.
Tunnel's clear.
Then you go.
X, push up.
Easy.
Nice. Let's get it.
Satchel out.
Smoke was good, no? That was a good smoke, no?
Dude, I'm so fried.
It might end A, perhaps.
It's a little delayed, but I'm nice to the character.
That's.
It was
Is that
like
B?
a second earlier would have been moved.
No, I was just shooting.
Yeah. Pocket, elbow.
Chef just dropped my food off.
All good, brother.
Spike planted.
Was that A?
Yeah, it's
A,
okay.
but
He's
the guy elbow.
alone, then we have to go fast.
Yeah, the other guy's gonna be mid, so watch the door. Tears the door. Or smoke it. Okay, why couldn't?
Why would he do that? I don't.
Well, your teammate should have been able to fucking
Player
train.
standing. One enemy remaining.
What?
Is my teammate not gonna look at all?
Bro, if we're smoking, we gotta cover the smoke guy.
My ult is ready.
Wait, so what happened? Down the open two rounds. You gotta say. Okay, I guess we're forcing. Are we forcing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm juiced.
I mean, maybe you should have calmed it, but I don't know. I thought it was.
Who, me?
No,
Shoot,
X.
hey, give a fragment in the moment instance. Roll the fragment, erupts after short delay.
That shit's busted.
Tell me, don't smoke.
Like if me and you use that somewhere X, we can one-shot a team because it like literally brings their health down to like nothing. But then it goes back up later. One towards A.
Two mid, two mid.
They're coming A. They're coming A. Damn it. They already crossed the site.
No peeking.
Careful.
Oh, no set. I should have listened. What does that ult do? What does that ult do?
Spike planted.
Once to the right, once to the right.
When you
come back
die,
to
you
life.
come back to life, but if you kill someone, then it's permanent. If not, you just die.
No way, my AK is down.
Can't use that.
Where? On top right there. You're on top to the right.
Have a kit. I can't use that.
So see?
Close.
Last player standing.
Like I never.
So you're gonna run around like Reyna for a second, and then you can go.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
I didn't know. I thought I was gonna be able to shoot. I didn't know.
No. When you kill that guy there, just click C mode. Like it's.
You suck. Like I'm dumb. Like I never played the character before. I might as well play like no. I haven't seen before. No.
Team Ace.
Oh good, we got this. But like, say like you come with me A right now. Me and you can throw your little grenade, and I can throw my grenade, and we can one-shot them. Like they're actually stacked.
Just
Yeah,
like
I mean, I read it, but even after that, it doesn't say after. It doesn't say after a short delay.
No, but you want to go? Let's go
Like,
use it.
it doesn't say that it makes you invincible. It doesn't. It says it. Activate the resurrector. Once resurrected. I didn't know like there'd be a delay of invincibility. Like
Come here.
what? What do you want?
I need you. I wanted you to use your grenade, so I can use the grenade with you and stack it. Bum.
Yo, Bronny, I'm mauling through it.
Talking.
Ew, bro.
Y'all
Poor.
fucking yapping, bro.
There's
Like,
noise B,
fucking
there's noise B.
fucking
So
game.
poor, bro.
Yo, they're
lot of util B. It's probably B.
Enemy spotted mid.
Last fucking B, bro.
Trying to get locked in.
I'm locked in, bro. My pancakes just got here.
They're backside.
There's two mid.
Mid.
Oh,
They
I
walled
didn't
us
know you
off
could
here.
jump up there. The fuck? Oh, map change, huh?
Wait, why did my...
Am I gonna go here?
You guys overcommitted with that.
They're rotating.
He's
Oh,
through the
doors,
fucking
mid,
mainframe.
mid.
Nice job.
Good job.
Oh, that's not a gun.
Spike planted.
Alright, we can clutch this, by the way, off of pure skill. Just get it.
Drop in a smoke.
It's too far.
I'm gonna 1-dig the first guy, you get the second guy.
Last player standing.
Alright, get the second one.
He was actually lined up for you one dig him. Low key.
Stay in range of my stim beacon. We'll mow them down.
How's your pancakes,
Reloading.
Delicious.
So hungry and tired, bro. Fuck.
It's so good.
I'd love some pancakes right now.
Bye.
It's the only beneficial thing of a chef.
Why is my wireless mouse only working with the wiring? What is happening?
Alright, who's up?
Off we go.
Let's win this game, guys. We got this. Focus up.
You want to play? Let's play.
Just probably gonna PK. I smoked it.
They don't commit heavy a lot, so.
I hear him
One's
mid.
up,
I
one's
hear him
mid.
mid.
That mid. I'm in a good spot.
Smoked it again.
She can go for mid doors though.
Wait, that's kind of rolling with this.
Did she go mid doors? Like,
Yeah, she can go mid doors. She can go mid doors. She can go mid doors.
He pushed me mid doors. Mid doors dead.
Drop in a smoke.
This is fucking broken.
Where are these pussies?
You heard
I'm
someone
gonna heal
reload
you,
over
Ed.
there.
Where?
got straight up sniped
Not
mid
yet.
doors. Jesus fuck.
Guys, someone call it. Someone call it. He's behind you, by the way.
Three in here. I'm dead here, boys. Goodbye.
There's a guy behind you as well, it's okay.
If you die, call it.
Oh my god, this fucking loser.
Fuck.
The way he screamed.
30 seconds left.
You actually got this, Loki.
Spike planted.
Open up the sky.
Let him know.
Nice try.
It wouldn't let me smoke. I don't know what happened.
Pay attention. I learned something.
Are we buying?
Dude, it's gonna. I got to the delay that they're pushed by like fucking like 4 things by myself for like fucking a whole minute. It's kind of dank.
Yeah. Our retake's kind of shit. I realize we
We
don't have
forced here or not?
flashes. Like that's our problem right now. We have 0 flashes.
Do we buy here or not?
It's not bad. Back in that's like that.
Oh, I have to restart my game. That's why my shit's fucking up apparently.
A lot B, a lot B,
They're
a
gonna
lot
work
B,
B.
a lot
They're
B.
gonna go B.
Like an anti-cheat thing.
Let's hit 100.
Can you smoke that? Can you smoke that?
Yeah. I'm big dead.
They're all on B. I should have played that.
2 hit
slow.
100. 2 hit 100. So run chamber.
Spike planted.
I'm flanking from the back side, boy.
Dropping
Oh, I see him. Oh, yikes, kid. They're
You
walking
will
towards
not
us.
kill my allies. Oh,
One more hit 100.
Nice shot. One more there.
I think I hit 100.
Oh my god, they're both looking there too, man. Behind you.
I got
I hit me crossfired. I couldn't
reckon I'll
take
take
a
a cap
break
after
and
this.
fucking chill.
I've earned it.
Dude, my D shots are just kind of hitting right now, though. Look, hey.
Low key though. Press E again. You had to get out of the menu.
Train, you wanna play B? I play A.
Oh, he pressed it again.
Push him back. They're stepping on us.
A lot towards A.
Wait, do you think you guys should shoot middle? I'm bad at dagger.
Can you actually? Oh,
What's up? I have what?
I was gonna ask for heal, but never mind. Viper's hit 125.
They're gonna finish A, guys.
Get out of my way.
Spike down A.
Two more A. Main.
Oh my god, he counter stripped the fuck out of here.
It's not peeking. Just let him run into X's and off.
Wow,
Order.
Last player standing.
No. Two there.
Way.
Spike planted.
What?
What?
Yeah,
How'd you miss?
That's what happened to me. This game is shit.
You have to counter strike.
What? I did counter strafe though. I did though.
That or let go of everything.
My ult is
I
ready.
can't believe that I
One
hit.
downside to being
These were all
immortal.
3 hitting shots too.
I can't play dead.
Nah, you're some ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm top of the scoreboard, but I could have never played before, so it's like my dick is be quiet and get some kills, fucking bitch ass. Shut the fuck up.
Buy it now. Buy another
Be
scout.
quiet.
Now buy another op. Now buy an op.
Well, I perform better on every round. But
now buy a marshal.
Okay, I'll
Lol.
do that.
You're a highest ranker, bro. You gotta be
Buy
top
any
rank,
gun.
bro.
That's it. I encourage you to buy any guns that give you
Lol.
kills, because we haven't seen that yet.
Lol.
Mid.
Yo. B. Hit him once.
How many?
I can give you a smoke. Hold on.
Oh, they're coming.
Drop in a smoke.
Give you a smoke.
Come on, Trent, get one more.
I can't right now.
Welcome to my world.
Mid 114 doors. Fuck man, I'm getting crossfired so well. Holy shit. She's hurt. She's really hurt.
Spike planted.
I gotta reload this.
I'm cooked.
Okay,
I'm
let's get this.
absolutely cooked, bro. I can
GG.
barely think right now, OT.
If you trade me, $1 million.
Have one of these.
Well, fuck.
Last player standing.
Oh my goodness. I shot him like in the neck.
All right, we got this.
We got a pick. We move in.
We
Got it?
we kind of have to force here, I feel like, right? Probably.
Yeah, it's last one. No?
No, it's not.
That's
Feel
not.
like
Oh, 9
three
rounds,
more.
right?
I'm still buying, and we're gonna win this. Let's just win this round. Can the come with me, eh? X now.
Yeah, I mean, I always do. I always smoke it like a maniac.
No, but close. No, but come close.
Okay.
Throw your nade deep.
Stay out of chamber sights.
Stay right here.
You gonna wall that train?
Want me to do what? Want me to do what?
Throw the nade. You're not here. You're good.
Okay.
You didn't even do it, man.
Well, I knew it was not gonna hit, so. Did I go mid?
Who's watching? Anyone watching mid?
Yeah, I got it. I got mid. Oh, they're going mid. Yeah, they're going mid. That's not one go mid.
One more A. They're gonna squeeze A. Just come B. Or come to A, train.
That kid's lit up. I think it's Sage. My healer.
Where was Chamber at?
He was A main.
One's A lobby. One's lobby with op.
Dropping smokes.
Where'd her gun go? Did you grab it?
Right here. Run it.
I think they're still behind A. They are. I'm pretty sure they are. Look, see? No.
One enemy remaining.
Nice job.
Last one was lobby.
Lobby?
It's lobby.
Okay, this little tunnel thing.
His op lasts the whole round, right?
He
No,
was
it's
back
a normal
here, by
op.
the way.
Normal op.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hear him mid. Hear him going B.
Coming.
Going B.
30 seconds left.
Kill him X so you can use the song on my AK.
Oh, he's on site, dude. I'm so cooked I didn't even see him.
Planting.
He's planning.
Let go. He let go.
Dropping a smoke.
Now he's on again. Off. Shitty.
Good job.
I like how the character smokes and shit. It's kind of hard.
Can you buy me a gun, somebody? Is that possible?
I'll go Guardians.
Really? Onyx, can you sell anything to get me a gun right now or no?
Sure. The invaders are headed towards us.
Let them come.
Should I roll
My
this or not?
creations will revel.
You're offing us?
I
I'll let
don't
you
think
top
they're
it.
gonna cover, so probably
Do
not.
y'all think?
I'll mid then.
You want to play? Let's play.
Oh, I'm about to get fucked on Aiden.
Nah, you got him. Good shit. I'm gonna need your left side. Don't scan once.
The 2A main.
I have open I can play that for me. Alright, when the smoke clears, I got it.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
The fuck? Is he okay?
One mid.
Nah, he was rotating. I got
One
him.
mid door, mid door, mid door.
One way back in the spawn.
Like coming into A or some shit.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
I think the last guy was mid door.
Behind mid doors. Yeah.
Flawless.
Good job, guys.
Nice, good shit.
Last round in the half.
Lock
Yes.
down.
Playing them good. Just, you just need to use your nade. The
That
nade
wall
is
does
like
now or does it
Yeah,
disappear?
well,
your nade is like the big
Wall
fucker.
in now,
fight.
yeah.
Like if you nade and you let me nade, like they literally if they take 1 second, they're just dead. It puts them down that low HP.
Go now.
Okay.
Oh, we went to the different spots. Yeah, okay.
The
love
invaders
it.
are here. Spike down B.
Throw the nade there because the orb's
You
there.
will not kill my ally.
Are they executing?
Yeah, they are.
Oh wait, who smoked that?
They
That
got
smoke?
big time.
Is that smoke you just put in?
Well, no.
I'll be
He
re-rotating
made that,
now.
I smoked it for you.
Oh, he's there.
Run around. I don't
Oh,
want to go.
he's marking the wall mid. Fuck.
Right side B main. Dead.
Chill left.
Is he gonna come here?
Unknown last.
Running back, I think.
There's two.
Train, go backside and res me.
Spike planted.
Yeah, Chamber puts his
I'm
TP in
fucking
A.
lost.
Well, Chamber puts his TPA, so he just went back fast. I don't think you have to worry about any flanks.
Good shit.
Cowards! The elemental is almost
One mid.
offline.
You might be able to catch her. Fight. Get closer. Fight.
I don't think this guy has his TP.
God, I don't fan him at all, dude. He's there.
I'm just bad at the game, so I lose.
One enemy remaining.
Drop in a smoke.
Gotta go. He's there. Yeah. We have to guard this guy.
He's pushing, right side. Wait, he
What
sucks.
a fucking idiot.
What? Just walk through the smoke, guy. Like, is this guy trolling?
Switching sides.
Yo, I'm kind of going fucking a Rizzler mode.
You're
right now,
kind of
hold on.
cooking. You're kind of cooking shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking.
Yes. Oui, merci. Je t'aime aussi. Excuse me.
Hold on.
Fucking my ass. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi, Quebec? Excusez.
No, I feel like doing it. No grenade and just fucking full utility smoke on that. I remids. And maybe left side. Oh, yo, the smoke combo gonna go tank. Hold on.
Just push in the middle of it.
Yeah, push the middle. And just plant the bomba.
Launching smoke.
This guy's gonna peek us. It's back. Nade to go.
Bro. Run the bomba, bro.
One back sight, ding. There's only 1 HP. Back sight. Yellow.
Huh?
Ding as well. Jet. Jet's 1. Jet's over 1.
Jet's grounded.
A couple mid doors, I believe, unless they move.
I got flank. I smoke flank. Forget about it.
No peeking.
Like,
One upper tunnel.
Psych 55. It's Sage.
One enemy.
Oh,
There's one more. Oh, no, never mind.
No, he's this way. On me.
Good shit, guys. Let's put these fucking frauds down.
Hold on. We're gonna bug in right now, boys.
Talk to each other out there. Communicate.
Kind of bug.
Wicked.
Bye here, boys. Let's just go ahead and wrap this up.
I think I smoked
Can you throw your grenade? Can you throw your grenade there? You think you can hit it? Because I can hit mine.
I'm all the way out?
Yeah, let's do it. Well, fuck this guy.
Yeah, try it.
Oops.
Yeah, I got it. I got mine.
Both those grenades, too.
No, I think I got mine.
I just wanted to. It felt good.
I'll smoke him.
Tons.
He's one.
Dead. One's tons. Stage. We can take A. He's free.
Extra gun on my body, LeBron's.
He's free.
Mid door. Alright, behind you.
Try to find A, bro. You guys are coming or what?
Yeah, but this guy's 1 HP. Got him.
Get on him.
Not like there's one probably close to you right now. I'm gonna plan for UX.
It's your brand.
True.
Oh!
One enemy remaining.
What the hell's she doing there, bro?
We'll
Maybe
need
flank
to
Loki.
destroy any that remain before we confront him.
Oh, he's in
Just as long as none of them
How
are
do you know that?
spiders.
I don't know.
Smoking mid, fuck it.
No, he's not.
If Karak can
Why you got me
handle
unboxed?
creatures this powerful,
It's crazy.
we should proceed with caution. We'll need to destroy any that remain before we confront him.
Here's your gun back, bro.
Just as long as none of them are spiders.
I like taking mid. They just kind of gave that up.
Hey, like taking mid, buddy?
I wonder if your nade is the reason they. I think just putting a smoke there is probably good.
Yeah.
What's the meta for my walls here?
I think it's not flush though.
What character you playing? Just use it whenever we take a site.
Okay.
And then we'll just cut off a flank.
Drop in a smoke.
Oops.
You missed your smoke, Omi.
Oh my god, how's that impossible?
That's gonna push. Yeah. Wait, where?
Oh my god, they pushed through because you smoked the fucking tunnel. Oh man. He's coming
where?
flank,
Hit
guys.
once. Over here. Wait, what?
Oh, elbow. About to push you guys.
Last
Dead.
player standing.
Get this shit, Train.
Make this quick.
Huh?
Good
Our
luck
smokes
out
are
there.
shit.
You'll need it. Goodbye now.
Just let them try.
Yeah, this guy
Bro,
kinda just went dank
I
on
was
that.
literally aiming at female height. Like, what the fuck was that?
Best goods in the Isles.
Man, this has been kinda tough. What the fuck?
We gotta just like get on a site and not.
Yeah,
put it out.
yeah. I bet we just spam smokes on B. We just fucking rush in there.
Sure.
Okay, yo.
Sage puts her wall here, by the way.
Yo, Brem. I smoke the B
we
tunnel
fine?
and the back of fucking site. Go.
Dropping
Look at it.
We
Let's go.
contacting? Oh, we're
Let's
making
go.
noise.
No, we need all in. Go. No.
Yeah, let's go then.
Back of sight. Damn.
Oh
What do you
my
guys?
god. She dropped down the box. Dead.
Glory
I got
to
fucked up.
all flights.
Am I too old? We use that for post plant, Omi.
It's okay. It'll be fine. I promise you.
Where?
I'm checking
That's
angles. Both my other teammates have that. Dumb. Fuck. Oh, dude.
Walk in peace.
Yeah, I was supposed to trade you. I got
One
fucked up.
ton.
Last player
They
standing.
pushed main.
Okay.
They're. Sorry.
Bro, it's just trying to fucking gaslight me into thinking that I push right, I'm supposed to hold the same angle as my other two teammates. Like what?
You get why you hold your oath there, right, Omi?
Yeah, I mean obviously. Fuck.
I'm just making sure.
Yo, quit yapping when you're dead, bro. Yappers.
Glory to the Sindorai. We will have justice.
Alright, do we force?
When
We're gonna have to, right?
Nah, not at 9.
Alright, so we buy for next then, my friend. Okay. Let's do it. Yes.
This guy flanked us. No, this Jet.
Yeah, she always flanks. Like, she always flanks. She's gonna push through whatever side we're on.
I'm just gonna, is it through main or through this side?
She just knows what side.
Some of you gonna take the fight to the Alliance. The others, find
want
those
to play?
artifacts
Let's
before
play.
our
Probably
enemies
never
can
that,
get
yes.
to them.
We're gonna keep the
he usually
ancient
plays
power
B-side.
here, out the Alliance's hands, no matter what.
Doors, mid
Guys,
doors,
for the
jet.
Horde.
Yeah, I smoked mid, so I'm pushed through it.
I avoided a
Yeah, even elbow. He's elbow. Can you push that? Yo, Bimstone, he's elbow. Just push that.
I killed both A. Come in. One more A. One more A.
Bro, get out of my fucking ear.
I mean, why are you pushing sights when somebody's elbow?
Dude,
Guys, come in.
I was already pushing sight before he died.
I can't hear
you're
anything.
retarded.
Please
Shut
just
up.
stop yapping, man. Holy fuck.
Guys, I killed everyone A.
Yeah, well, we can't hear anything because people are just fucking yapping the whole time, bruh. Oh, this guy's op somewhere, like.
Yeah, he's up on A. On B, sorry. He was B. He was B elbow and then he was on
He's
side.
probably holding bomb. He's holding bomb, probably. I'm gonna do something really dumb.
30 seconds left.
God, you guys actually.
Should be to your left, like straight to your left. Yeah, that one. Yep.
This guy's signing, by the way. Hop over and go.
I went for it, bro.
That was good. That was fire.
I was hoping he zoomed in and doesn't see me.
Alright, to win this round, guys. Sorry about my 3 kills.
Oh yeah, you can smoke when you're dead.
Did I have one?
Yeah.
This isn't
Just
even on.
smoke bomb, man, but it's all good. We just have to stack sides, like all the B. I feel like our B is shit. We should honestly go there.
Agreed. Wait, that smokes too. Good smokes are good for A.
Alright, I'm lurking. I don't care. Oh yeah, I have to.
I don't think you should, but it's fine.
I think I should probably.
Break that. I know where you're now.
Yeah, I know we're here, so.
He's on the corner. Back up.
One more, 114.
No way.
Left side, left city.
How is that shot not hitting? I was looking at like.
Last player standing.
Sorry for lurking, guys.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Shots.
Well, it was gonna work if there fucking wasn't a wall.
We're playing a 5-stack, man.
I'm sorry, guys, for you so bad.
They're all really hurt, just in clutch. Well done. Let's try.
Dang, dude, this guy shot a dart at my toe.
I think just stacking and aping aside is like the way we win.
Yeah, I'll go with you guys. I wanted to abuse them, like, running through mid, like they usually do after
Yo, trying to. It's not even that you're. It's not. If only you were trying the game. It's not even you're doing bad. You're like doing the dishes, walking your dog, building a Lego set. It's like whatever, bro.
Let's all go tons. Let's all go tons here.
I'm locked in now.
Let's go tons. Let's go tons.
All of us?
Yeah, do some weird shit. Let's do some weird shit.
I'm locked in now. I'm ready. My food's done. I washed my dishes. We're ready.
They just know everything. I don't know. They just know literally everything.
I mean, it's been obvious since I've been. It's been like literally the most obvious thing all the time. There's just no reason to say it anymore. There's no reason. Everyone's saying it.
He knows.
You wanna open the door here or not?
He's there, by the way.
Open that bitch.
He's not flank.
I'm opening it. Take the chest. Oh, orange, whoa.
Call him yellow.
Oh, behind.
Oh my god!
Spike down. Defender spawn.
Bro, these kids are literally sniping.
Hey.
They util everywhere we go.
Yeah, he is.
It's every game. It's every game.
Just Russian on a site, and then we just plant the bomb. We need to start being aggressive.
We just need to swap.
The only thing against sniper that is good is execution. Execution. Just execute.
Just get ready for what I'm about to say, and we're gonna switch up, okay?
No, we're not going. We're going to be.
No, we are switching.
Here, give me your gun.
Go mid A.
No.
Yeah, guys, let's go A. Let's go A.
Buddha listens, by the way. You guys are a bunch of simps.
What the fuck? Is this guy's on a what? Oh, he's sniping so bad, it's disgusting.
Going through, I got you.
And they're pushing through flanks. Like, it's just all the confidence in the world to know exactly where we're fucking at.
It wasn't even bad.
Good job, man. That was sick.
Watch your flank, guys. Like, Jet is there, 100%. Oh, we got her.
Good shit.
You had
Good
actually B?
Oh.
Is that on B?
Yeah,
Go away. Let's go away. Fuck that.
Go away then,
Careful.
Careful, this guy is. Yeah.
Here, trade me. I'll use my res on my wall.
No, just get ready to kill him, Train.
X, don't forget, like, if you die, you can ult back. Just don't forget.
Oh wait, I thought there was anything on the ground here. Where's the gun?
Here, I got it. Take.
See?
I'll show you.
Yeah, trade me. Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Get outside.
Oh yeah, I forgot to see her.
30 seconds left.
Hey, realistic funky guys here.
Look this bitch.
Orby top tunnel.
We're smoking that. Fuck it. Wait.
On site.
Good shit, Train. How did that guy get the fucking site without?
I have no idea. He might have just been sitting there somewhere. Somehow.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you?
X, Bobby.
Big flag. I have it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
This guy just fucking ignored his dumb fucker. Guys, it's not because we went around. We did no strat. We need a strat here. I think we go B here.
Yep.
Okay.
At least he admitted it. At least now we're not.
Let's break this
losing.
wall. Let's not just sit here. Let's break this shit. Let's get in there.
Smoke's down.
Just go and break it. Easy. Okay.
Sage is close right.
Yeah, let's get a nice little reload here and let's bust down. Feel me? Let me just throw this.
Watch flank.
Alright, let's get this.
Going in.
Good job, X.
Healing you.
Careful flank. It can be fast flank.
Sage plant. Hopping CT.
Enemy and defender spawn.
Get that
Good
bomb,
job.
Train.
Bomb plant.
Did we get it? No, we didn't.
Too
Yeah,
far.
we did.
Too far
Ooh,
up.
baby.
Fuck me.
If I don't get back
We
up,
got it, we got
just
it.
give me a nudge. I might
Yeah, but
need
too far for the up,
just
I mean.
take the wee kit.
Oh.
You can upgrade. Nice, you can upgrade. Then put it. Go up.
Yo, I say we
think
kill.
about it, right? Like if you lose around, it's gone.
Yo, I say we kill this mid door guy to our right and then we wait. And then we wait.
I bought it. Got another gun. Yeah, you already got a vandal.
Do you hear me? We're gonna kill this guy on the door and then we're gonna wait. Yeah, let's get it to our right.
I have no res on that. Trade me out.
Sage in tunnel here.
Back sight.
We're all here. We're fucked.
Whatever. We're just gonna wait here. We're gonna wait. We wait. We're gonna hold pushes.
Oh, yeah, I'm top.
Pushing. He's actually pretty tight.
He's one.
Okay, now go towards A.
Res mid.
Yeah, I'm gonna nade it right on top.
3 bottom mid. 3.
Wait. How did he shoot?
Last player standing.
Dude, I didn't even know he was shooting that guy.
I got the spike.
So I don't get to use my ult when I'm the last one alive.
Nah.
That's just not.
Shit, yeah. GG's.
Yeah, they're sniping.
Those motherfuckers were sniping hardcore, yeah.
I mean, look at the chat. They're sniping.
Oh, they admitted it.
Guys, you guys can go play COD because I need to go to bed, alright? I will be around tomorrow, though.
That's as fuck.
You should stay, Buddha. And I'll go to bed.
I can't. I'm Friday. I got shit I gotta do tomorrow.
You always got shit. You
What if we play Monopoly right now?
Yeah, I got responsibilities, Train. I got responsibilities.
No, you don't.
Fuck you. Good night.
friend
get it?
request. No, I have auto redirect friend request on. How do I turn that off?
You're a bastard. I'm gonna just send you mine, bro.
Yes, send me yours. How do I turn that shit
Twitter, by the
off?
way, you got canceled.
Why was it bro?
Oh, wait, you just got canceled.
Yeah, but we're now about having anti-white
Look at the group chat.
Is that a hashtag after that?
Yeah, dummy. Well, you don't need to like put. You know how to add that. Right there.
Oh.
It's like the, you know.
Yeah, I got
right
it.
shit.
Did it work?
Trade Rex.
All right, invite me, X.
Yeah, I'm washed, by the way. I'm washed.
Hope now we need to carry.
I'm fucking washed.
X, invite me, please, bud.
Trey, why does it say you're silver?
It's, I haven't played for a while.
We're lagging.
He put a skin on his ring.
We're using Smurfs right now.
Oh, you skinned it? You skinned the rank?
Yeah. It's a new thing for the new season.
Playing Smurfs.
Please stop buying that skin. That skin sucks, X.
And you're poor, so.
Alright, Rage, I'm inviting you, pal.
Yo, what servers do Vermont? You live in Vermont, ain't it? What servers you play on? Is that West Coast, East Coast, or what?
We're playing whatever you want, baby.
Yeah, we can play whatever you want.
Yeah,
Who's old dog?
Right, X, I'm calling you back.
Fat. Wait, hold on. Wait, we have 3 Middle Eastern.
How the fuck do we have 3 Middle Eastern in here? What are you talking about? Oh, Jesse.
Lebanese, bro. Really?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Hey, what in the fuck are you?
Egyptian, fucking asshole.
Should not be looked
So
at.
no. So I'm
Habibi.
actually a 2-for-1 right here. I'm a 2-for-1. I'm African American and I'm
You're
Egyptian.
low-key the minority here, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. You're low-key the minority.
You are the minority.
They're closer to me than they are to you. No cap.
No bap.
No cap.
No bap.
Yo. You're right.
Yeah.
On the scale of being say it or not, how close are Middle Easterns? Like these guys are called.
No, Omi's a lot closer than everyone else.
Okay, listen, Rage.
And I'm saying that as a white guy.
Rage. If my entire family is from Egypt and Egypt is in Africa, how close am I? I'm brown.
He's pretty close. Come on.
And I grew up.
They say like nigga. They say like nigga. Yo, I say that's a.
Wait.
57%. 57%.
Rage.
That's huge.
I also grew up in Chicago, the slums of Chicago.
It is like 5%.
Like by like 63rd Street type shit. Like where you
Yeah,
with the
like
niggas?
actually, yeah.
That's cap. That's cap.
No, I swear.
Cap. That's
Well,
cap.
we moved out when I went to.
Well, if it
middle school,
wasn't
but-
cap, what would the percent be though?
Yeah, if it wasn't cap.
If it wasn't
I'd say
cap,
at least 73. That's a white guy.
No. If it wasn't cap, that'd be pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. Like your neighbors with some thugs or some shit.
Yes.
Wait,
yes.
talk
Listen,
with some
this is
Chicago.
Your neighbor with
right
some
now.
thugs or some shit.
in third grade.
Your neighbor was some thugs
These
or some
people came up
shit?
to me. They were like 18, I think. These people came up to me, and they tried forcing me to fucking sell crack for them. I'm not even kidding. My neighbor.
Bro, it sounds like you watched like The Wire
Bro.
or some shit. And,
Bro,
yeah,
I was
that
literally like in the I was literally in like the worst part of like where my
So
area.
you didn't do it then?
No, I didn't. I started crying.
That's weird.
I started crying, dude.
I
started
actually
crying.
sell crack and started crying.
Kind of racist.
Yeah, I started crying.
That's how you get your ass beat, by the way. And I know that.
You did at least
I'm
like
a white
smell
boy.
it or something. Be like, yo, what is this?
Nah.
I'm a gringo, dude.
I started crying, bro.
Why'd you
I don't know. I gotta take that percentage down.
I didn't want to sell crack.
What the fuck?
I didn't want to sell crack.
They didn't force you. They asked you.
Bro, me and X would have bought you the entire supply.
Nah, they were pressing me about it.
Sell this crack, boy. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, just like that, actually. Yeah, just like that.
Bro, this is the Ozark spot, bro. I finished the whole series.
Sell that crack,
This is the intro. Oh, just on this dog shit ass map, bro. Fuck.
I gotta play race, sorry.
I lost like 4% for that.
Wait, you locked in Euro?
Yeah, I'm a Euro one trick.
I'm a Raise one trick, so we're fucked, but...
Who do I play?
We need smokes. We need smokes.
Oh, we need to play
Brand.
smokes, bro. We need smokes.
Brand?
Next, we need you to play KO.
X, you like Sky or KO?
Wait, so I'm
Sky
clear
or
to rip
KO.
that bitch.
Wait, is that a red vine?
The point
Sky, KO, Gecko.
Yo, X, is that Twizzler, bro?
Go. a good map, yeah.
Alright,
Bro, X, is that a
Train,
Twizzler, bro?
train read.
Yeah, good shit, bro. I was eating that shit last night, boy.
Wait, what? Oh, so you don't just call me boy. Alright, I feel a little better about
Red vines are way better, but yeah, Twizzlers are still good, boy. Boy.
See, this is why I say you're like white, bro. Like, no Middle Eastern niggas saying why.
Why not, boy?
For real.
I mean, buddy,
What'd y'all eat today? What'd y'all eat today? On some real shit.
I literally just woke up.
I had
Okay, what'd y'all eat yesterday, actually? Italian food?
Oh god, I can't remember.
Yeah, my boy.
5 Guys Boardwalk.
Oh, Cuban sandwich.
I had a turkey sandwich and breakfast I had eggs and bacon. Turkey bacon.
You're right across. Yeah, I'm in Broward. I'm in Broward County. I'm in Broward. It's like 30 minutes from Aiden, probably 30, 40.
Yeah, I mean, how far up is that? Is it up or down?
He
up, like
it's
Fort Lauderdale. Up.
No, he's not that far from me. He's probably like 30 from me.
What up from me then? Can you check?
An hour and a half.
Hell no.
If there's zero traffic, yeah.
No. I get to. Are you near Aiden? Are you near Aiden?
I'm about. Wait, me? I'm like 45. 40 from me.
Wait. What county are you in?
Honestly,
I'm having some red vine grape.
Delete it after I see it.
I delete mine.
I'm not gonna delete mine.
Oh, alright, delete it. Yeah, you're kind of nice. Actually,
Yeah, y'all are actually kind of close.
you're closer to me than you are to Aiden.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Like that.
I don't like the grape flavored red vine.
I don't like grape flavor. I love grapes, but I don't like grape flavored shit.
Really?
Neither.
Yeah, it's like
When I get a grape something in the candy, it's just GG.
it's like like fuck.
Yeah.
Well.
Really red. That or like the chocolate Tootsie Roll Pop. GG's. Yeah. Odd dick.
Are you guys stuck on the fucking menu or am I speaking?
Yeah, somebody has a dog shit ass processor. Who is it?
It's train.
I hate it. Twitter right now is hella disgusting. I hate this shit.
That shit hella.
I like the community. So the community's cool.
Yeah, no. Other than communities, I don't even open up Twitter anymore. Yeah, it's just that.
You can make a community.
Communities is
from
crazy though. You can't even hide shit no more. If somebody has a leak or news spread, you're done.
Oh
You're
yeah,
cooked.
GG's. Oh yeah, GG's. But I feel like it's always
No,
sort
my
of
mods
like
are
that.
over
though.
that shit like crazy. And then they're complimenting it.
No, but other people's communities, bro. They just go to other people's shit.
But that's what happens is communities go to other communities and then they spam that shit. Yeah.
We go B.
Chat, we're playing with Immortal Smurfs here, bro. We get carried.
Yeah, we're up against
Yes,
two Korean diamond players. Really, bitch?
Well, you have Val Tracker on?
Oh yeah, I can see everything. I have blitz.gg. I can see everything that's going on here.
Who's the other people? What are their ranks?
They got the highest is a diamond. It's a
In
diamond.
this lobby?
Korean. Yeah.
Wait,
He's on
can you
200
see if they're stacked up or not? No, right?
I can't tell anymore.
The other dude doesn't even have ping. GG's. AFK or what?
Yeah, it might be disconnected.
Or he didn't load in. He might have not loaded in.
He just lives in the motherfucking server, bro. I don't know. We going through this or we figuring shit out?
The mic is blank. Okay.
Flash him train?
Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna nade backside. He's blind. The Omen left side, backside. Left side.
Nutted on. I got nutted on.
I got one.
He's nutted on. Low key. They both went out market.
Like that.
My gun's in smoke, Rage. My gun's in smoke. You're right. Behind you now. Right there. Beautiful.
You can really hear the game.
If you're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
Bro, Chad, you nutted all over me, bro.
Yeah, I did, baby. Ooh, fuck yeah. I love it. Ooh.
Are you an oozer or like you have that shit fly?
Nah, my shit fucking
flies
flies, baby.
I got at least like a 250 PSI.
We full buy here or not?
Minimum.
But it's not like always. It's like 80% of the time.
Yeah, it's up to, yeah.
80, maybe 70%.
You can feel when that motherfucker's finna blow though. You know when it's a jumper, bro.
Like a fucking volcano.
Like a kettle in my dick, and like you know, like
oh,
holy.
Okay.
Enemy spotted mid.
Oh.
Fuck. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've never come before. I'm actually scared to do it.
Maybe it came actually.
Yeah, that's haram, buddy.
Go.
Holy, he just shitted on this double headshot.
Where's he at?
Oh, that's body shot.
They're probably fast flanking now.
One's there.
Yeah.
X, I'm gonna heal you. Am I on a sight? I'm coming. I think it's a flank where you're at.
Yeah, it has to.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
No.
They're right there.
Shitty ass flash.
Oh, me!
Do your job and be a good bait. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's a normal amount of times to come a day?
A day?
I probably do it once a week. I'm not even kidding either. That's not even-
Attaboy.
I don't have to drive, bro. This medicine I have, it's not to drive.
You talking about beating off?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's just sporadic at this point, bro. I don't know. Random.
I'd rather play games with my homies.
Do some balls and shit, chat. You ready?
He pushed up B, but he's backing up. He's hit 92.
I'm gonna need.
Oh my god, yo, he's 65.
A negro.
I gotta run. Shit. Apparently I'm really loud.
I mean, that's not even fun. Like, what? I don't know this angle. What is this?
Oh, shit.
We buy her,
What
right?
is that?
Yeah, we buy here, buddy. Buddy boy.
Under attack. To the defenses.
Let me see what skin drip y'all rocking. Look at me.
X 2 times it. 2 times?
Oh, we got the same shit.
Like once in the morning, once at night, or like if you don't do it in the morning. Back.
Stay here, bro.
Brother, what the fuck?
So floppy.
Shower, jerk off, get in bed, jerk off.
Oh shit, I'm gonna
Oh,
submit
so it's
to you.
not like.
Are we going B? Are we going B? Are we going B?
I mean, that's back to back, but it's not.
We should go A for real. Fuck
Something I
B.
can sleep. Otherwise, I can't sleep.
I thought you were like hitting that shit right after the first time. It's like, all right, let's get it again.
Close left, close left, close left.
But how do you know? How do you know, Omi?
Enemy spotted B.
Oh, you heard it. He's getting the point. He's getting the ult.
Good shot. Good aim.
Everyone full health?
Hell no!
There's no way you tell me right as I'm about to peek it.
Bro, I thought you fucking heard it.
Hell nah.
I told you right away,
Wait,
dipshit.
why are we
Shut up.
smoking that? When
Omi, no.
Because we
he
got
was
knocked out.
stuck. No, that smoke saved his life. He was stuck.
Brother, he could PP out. He's Omen.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter. It does matter. He could have TP'd out. It doesn't matter.
Last
What?
player standing.
Headshot!
Spike down B.
Headshot,
Let's
body
go away.
shot.
Let's go away. Let's go away.
Welcomes
I'm down.
Does the city look
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighting.
Even if it's a fucking wallbang, a headshot, body shot with an AK, 100 damage only, that's just cringe, dude.
Reloading.
Where is
Do you raw dog it or do you watch something X?
Sell that on Eco. Sell that on Eco.
No, I watch.
Rage,
Winston,
sell that.
flash right here.
Rage, sell that. Sell that.
No,
so you
I'm
get
gonna
money.
go. I'm gonna go. Trust
I have like an emergency folder, you know? Like,
No way.
I do research and look at stuff, and if it's like really, like I can't find anything today, I have like a short hit.
What the fuck? Nah, like
Liking you guys.
the
Liking
hub
you guys.
algorithm is just getting better. It just kind of knows what you want, low-key.
Liking
Kinda works
No
out.
problem.
Rage, I'm just gonna heal you.
Why do you have good aim? What's your peak? Play CSGO or some shit?
Immortal 3.
One
Flank,
enemy
flank,
remaining.
flank, flank, behind you, flank.
Took charges.
gonna stun ready.
Yeah.
What's happening? You fuck on her. Come on.
He's out. Get out.
Oh no, I'm gonna go in this corner.
Play. Come on.
She's here. My side.
Play down. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody's advancing.
Really, bitch.
Bro, I hate this match.
And I that is so stupid.
What's the thing on Holton spec?
Why?
Watch this pick right here. Fucking pick. Oh, I had a really bad.
Whoa.
Yeah. You already know, baby. Yeah. That's bad. That's bad.
That's Twitterable. That would have been Twitterable.
Yeah, he's on
That's
there.
bad.
That was good pick.
Oh,
Thanks.
this guy has to be watching something, huh? Hello? This guy's got triple monitors watching everybody's stream. It has to be.
So we're doing A or B?
Nice.
We go B.
Little.
Nope.
Alright, oh, you haven't seen any kind of like.
Bro, I'm like, bro.
What?
Oh.
Spike
Okay,
down
there you
B.
dig.
Right there, at the smoke. Wait, what?
You hit him right here.
One enemy remaining.
No clue where this guy is.
Flank.
Last player standing.
105, 105,
Oh, he's
bro.
there, Trey. Where you were looking?
What are you looking at?
Yeah, right there. Aim right there.
You are
That corner.
here,
Got him.
which means
30 seconds left.
Aaronok is dead.
105.
How much
105.
Okay.
He has 40 HP. It's 2 bullets.
Heal yourself again.
Let him win.
It's just an
Oh my
obstacle
God.
to be cleared.
Oh, I'm sick to my fucking stomach.
I just feel like there's a lot of buffering going on there. Like, a lot of
He
buffering.
was a son.
I can't buy shit.
Request.
Someone buy me a.
got
Someone
you.
buy me a.
I've been buffering this
What was
shit.
Someone buy
funny?
me a Spectre or no?
You picked up that gun, you full reloaded it, and you threw it back on the ground.
Jesse, can you buy me a Spectre?
I got you.
My son.
I got it. It's okay. I got it. And then someone can buy Rage. To be honest, Rage. We're forcing.
I need to blow something up.
I'm standing
over
over
my
here.
shorty. Trust.
Alright.
Let's get him, Train.
They might be
Come on
pushing
up.
A. They might be pushing A.
I have your left side. Just hold
He's
right.
there. He's left.
Oh, okay, you hold it then. I have right.
That's bullshit.
I got him. I got him.
You're crazy.
A dead.
I go then. We got 3 on A.
There's no way.
It's guaranteed 0. It's guaranteed 0 on A.
Smokes might be shit.
One enemy remaining.
Where's this last one at?
What was that?
Reload.
My ears are fucked. I can't hear anything.
Fake teleport.
He's gonna go full flank. That's the big guy.
Feel my wrath.
Nice save it.
I'm low HP. I ain't doing this. Nice.
You're lucky it was so strict. You were buffering right there, bro.
That's buffering? Nah, that's movement, nigga. That's movement.
Moonwalk movement, brother.
There are skins that are still more than just colors.
Why didn't you speak the lyrics, boy?
I will do it, boy.
What lyrics is it? Say the lyrics right now.
What's a prince to a king? He a son, brother.
No, with the end, bro.
X. They knife here all the time.
Only if you tell me.
Careful. Back up.
Yeah, if
They
you
throw the
say
knife
he
for info. They
can-
throw the knife and then he he pushes up to get ult point. Back up a little bit. Wait. He didn't do it. He's not here now.
I'm telling
He's on
you.
point, he's on point.
He's in this.
I mean,
Sorry.
That was the obvious.
he was full blind with this.
I'm resing you. Good, bud. Of course he's feeling me. I got you on me for a heal.
One enemy remaining.
Here.
Oh, alright, good kick. We don't even have the fucking bomb, bro.
the heck out of
Chosen, protect your keeper.
They need to give me like lines, bro.
I'm gonna try 2 tonight for you guys. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah, because you do that one. Like you can buy you
I've been lied to.
like a regenerate or whatever. It'll actually want like more.
I did like a sponge.
It's kind of fun.
I mean, I've done like back to backs.
Nah, that's not.
Like insta back to backs. Just like.
It's true. Yeah, I'm right about this. Like I said, General Jackson's no ratings. Back to back.
Back up.
As the levels rise back up, it
Hasten my brood.
Oh, right side. Right. We're gonna have to do. We gotta do it here. Yup.
I see that.
And I'm gonna put this, and then we run.
Nice
Let's
rage.
go this
Nice.
way.
Whip beam. Push through. 78. That's right.
There's gotta be one right side.
Execute me.
Bring forth my brood. Let the tempest be unleashed.
Nice. Guys, you guys can go.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah. Nah, good round. You guys played that well.
Like this is probably their first good.
Yeah, you're out of juice if you want.
I hate bro.
Hasten my brood.
I don't.
Release the gale's fury.
It's the all blue map, right?
Oh no, Ascent was good. Oh, that one? I barely play that one. That's not in the cycle anymore, no?
What is it? Pearl?
Pearl?
I like to that shit out.
Okay, yeah, I feel like I haven't played that game forever.
I'm dead, baby.
Bring forth my brood. Let the temperature.
He's dead though on the ground.
Wait, on your right. Wait, close right.
One enemy remaining.
Spare you my vengeance.
Oh, he's right there. Hallway, middle.
Oh, he got me!
Yo, what is that blob anyway?
That's my cum shot.
You be squaring like that, train?
What does it do?
Blinds you.
Okay, let's get this free low, bro.
Free little boy.
Get this fucking free low, bro.
Yo, I'm full money, train, sell, so I can buy you.
Sell? What do you mean?
Sell and request, I can buy you, I'm full money.
Can someone get this?
Thank you.
Forward.
This nigga's a gamer.
Gotta be pushing A this round.
Bro, if you keep using that word, it might slip out. No chance.
Bro, let it slip out, bro. Let it.
Are you gonna cancel?
Bro, come on, you know me.
That's crazy!
I was saying.
Right side mid.
Yes, there's one A flank on you guys.
MB,
High key.
Well, I know
Not that way, the other flank.
Fuck off.
The left side.
Wall raised.
Good.
Healing.
Peak.
Launching
You hear him? He's
Yeah,
that
smoke that
marketplace.
shit on me. Smoke that shit.
down.
I think he just straight up pushed out. Like, I'm on.
Came on.
Careful.
One's gonna be flanking you.
You're weird.
flank, I'm telling you.
Sage is gonna flank. Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, watch that.
Yeah, because I'm
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
40, 40, 40.
Get out there, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
You will not kill my ally.
Oh, look at the dude.
If they tap early.
No, there's no wall of the dudes.
Oh, that's bad. You can't go that way.
Jesus.
Let's try, man.
I should have held up.
Just held it.
2v1. 2v1.
Last
It doesn't
round
matter.
before
I have
the
an op, I hold one, I run back, and it's easy.
Let the tempest be unleashed!
Yeah, I don't think you got out that initial. I think you pulled that because that was like almost.
I agree. I mean, like, one of them's free, because he rezzed them right there.
It's all good rage checkpoints. All right, let's peek mid and then I don't know. We just end A probably. There's another one left side, left side, left side. Oh, one close. Dead.
How did he not kill you?
He's a guardian.
One flanking, he's gonna back up. Flanking, ulting from flank, ulting from flank. B-side.
Protect your keeper!
His actual body, you got him, Rage. He's at 30 HP, 30 HP. Oh, he healed. Sorry, he healed.
Don't die here, boys. Alright, X, come on now. I'm 7 HP, so I'm in the most fuckiest spot of all time.
Wait, I love the bomb.
Bring forth my brood! Let the tempest be unleashed!
It's my bad.
3, 2, 1.
I'm ulting never moving.
Yep.
One enemy remaining.
Nice,
Holy
2v1, together.
Hold on, let me go from B side to mid. Feel me? Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Last player standing.
Really? He's there.
Grab bomb and go.
Yeah, just. Damn it. Yeah, he might push you from right now.
30 seconds left.
The Gale's fury!
I got this.
Clutch your brood keeper calls! Bring forth my brood! Let the tempest be unleashed!
Good
Nice,
shot.
well played. Well played, well fucking played.
Okay, that's not Winston ain't chat.
Wait, Ray, did you actually tab out for a DM? My bad.
I literally tabbed out for a DM.
My bad.
I don't know if you sent me a nude or I don't know what was going on there.
Hasten my brood! I release the Gale's fury!
They're all my fucking sucks. You guys see all my?
Yeah, you did.
Brood to
He's playing
me!
Reach. I'm gonna smoke off mid, alright?
Bring forth my brood!
Tapping.
Let the tempest be unleashed!
Tapping ting?
Right here. 3, 2, 1. Lost.
B.
They're all
4B.
there.
All 5B.
All on
Yeah, all 5B.
All on the site. Maybe one flank. Maybe one flank. I saw 4. Oh wow, Ray. Fuck.
Omen's on B already. Hard. Like,
Hasten
Like
my
eating close.
brood! I release the Gale's fury! Your desecration ends now!
oh, he's in the spot right now.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Last one's hit 80. Good
Nice.
shit. Fucking big ass sexy big dick.
You sexy big ass dick.
You gonna say it one day? Oh my god, you're gonna say it.
He's getting too close.
Chad, who's gonna say it first, X or Trent? X said it a few times this year already.
I heard X say it.
No, he said unique or special.
Well, that was the funniest shit. Oh my god. What's a word I can't say?
Cracker.
With you.
I can't say. I can't. I mean, I can say it, but
It depends on context, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, I can say whatever I want, right?
Technically, right?
What about the B word?
Control them. They have lost the will to fight.
I wouldn't say the B word. I think that's
Mexican
Champions.
shit.
Now is the time to
Yeah, you can't, and you can't.
gotta ask
probably-
them, bro.
And you can't say the K word either.
Oh yeah. I can
Hey,
say
hey,
that.
hey. They're executing A. There's full rush in it. It might come like in our spawn, bro. What the fuck?
Come on.
Thank you for this heal.
Spike planted.
That's like backside.
Good.
There's two in there. There's two in there. An elbow. Elbow.
Let me flash.
They backed up.
Last two elbow. Last two elbow. I'm full flash. Thank you.
One enemy
Full flash.
remaining.
Bye.
Y'all are so. Oh.
They were double stunned.
Yeah, we won this.
Flawless.
Bad.
Yeah, you can't say the B word.
C word? What? The C
British is
word?
real bad.
Oh, I got banned for that.
What's the C word?
I didn't know it was a bad word, bro.
Talking
Like,
What brings you here? Be careful. Elune Adore. Good luck, friend. Ishnu Dal Diev. Farewell.
Oh, it's you. Hello, mortal. This better be worth my time.
Looking for something in particular?
Till we meet again. Yes, it is.
This does not mean.
make this quick. Goodbye now.